Oh my God. Good evening. Delo's here. What's going on, Delo? Hot Rod Cooper's here. Sean's here. It is Wednesday, not Thursday. I have a reason. I'll tell you in a second. Brennan, what's good? Toilet's here. Matthew's here. We got new emotes, if you remember, by the way. And I finally got those toilets just for the first toilet. Hot Rod Cooper. Delo again. Tel Contar. Joshua, what's going on? Welcome on in. We are here doing 100% Talladega 1 day earlier than we usually do. Reason being, as you guys know, the other night I floated the idea around of doing NR 2003 on Wednesday, which is today. However, there was a lot of extra production that I'm putting into the NR 2003 streams in more of a kind of preparation for the potential of an NR 2003 league that we're going to start here on this channel in the coming month or so, maybe. So yeah, we're pushing that stream until tomorrow. It's pretty well ready, but I just got to still like put everything into the software, onto the streaming software. So it's like 99% ready. So I just got to put the final touches on it. So therefore, we're running it tomorrow. Do you guys want to see, actually? Hold on. I got some stuff to show you guys. Oh, I got my stream pulled up twice. What an idiot. All right, there we go. Another thing. Actually, I'll save this. I'll tell you guys in a minute. I'll tell you guys that in a minute. I'm not going to tell you yet. But hold on. I got something to show you guys here. You're not going to see me on camera yet. Hi. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's that? Oh, we got new thingies. We got new thingies. What's the chat doing? Oh my God, why does the chat look like that? Oh, okay, I see. It's like conflicting with the text in the background. We got like this stuff now on the bottom right, where it shows like the stuff, members and super chats. I put the chat up here above my camera, up there. And then in the middle of the screen, you saw it there, we got like the new, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. The new badges, we'll call it new badges, new overlays for when there's a member or a super chat. It makes a vroom sound. And then in the super chat, it'll read it out as well. No more Seb. I'm going to try and find a way to work that stuff in just in a different way. Maybe through some like on-screen emotes or something that you guys can do. Alerts, that's the word. Thank you, Sean. I'm so stupid. Before we dive in, hi, October King. How are you? We won last week. Toast is here as well. We are about to have a better racing product. Absolutely. I agree. What if the game crashed 3 laps before the finish? I'll talk about that. Don't you worry. But we won last week in Kansas. Therefore, closing the gap on the points leader. Now, you guys want to see the points? Let me show the points here. Let me full screen this for you guys. Good enough. So, following Kansas, look at that. We're up to P2 in the standings at 321 points. Bubba Wallace still up top at 332 with the 1 win on the season from Bristol. Tyler Reddick drops to 3rd. A couple drivers had some bad days. William Byron only scored, I think, 1 point, right? Yes, 1 point. He had an extra point for winning stage 1. Then he had a crash. Denny Hamlin also had a 1 point day. So he drops down to 11th in the standings. Rough day for Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch right now is the last driver in the chase by 4 points. Coming into Talladega over both Michael McDowell and Ross Chastain. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Kyle Larson, 2 wins on the season, tied with me for the most. Larson should be at like 4 wins right now, but he's had things go wrong. It feels like every race so far, which obviously Kansas was one of them, and it really benefited us. So Bubba's just been consistent in this career. That's in this season. That's why he's up top. So, pick for Dega. Hello, Kyle Busch fan as well. How do you get the new emotes? It's for the members. Pick for Dega. It could go either way. I don't know. It's gonna be so unpredictable. I'm gonna throw a name out there. Todd Gilliland. Probably not, but it's the name I'm gonna throw out there. All right, let me hop on camera. Hi, NASCAR lover. How are you? And Thomas is here. What's going on, Thomas? We all settled in. I keep forgetting it's super early for you. It's like middle of the day. All right, let me hop on camera. I take that back. Actually, do you guys want to see something? Hold on, before I hop on camera, because I would have to be across the other side. Let me pause the music. Do you guys want to see why I delayed the NR 2003 stream till tomorrow? I can show you guys really quick, I think. Let me pull this up. So I am working on some cool... I told you guys we're going to do like these fun little skits of like side-by-side commercial breaks and stuff. And I'm going to do like a pre-race intro in these NR streams, and I'm practicing that now so we can do it in the offline league that eventually will start for the community. But let me show you guys what I am working on. I don't even know where I saved it to. Oh wait, yes I do. It's right in here. Just had lunch at Little Surf and Turf restaurant, and that was some of the best food. What did you get? What did you have? The 198 car. Hello to you. All right, let me show you guys here. Let me find it. I got a couple of videos I think I can show you. Okay, we've got... Where's the other one? I thought I made another one. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this up. Hold on. You're probably going to hear it before you see it. Our brand new... Okay, so this is going to be in the side-by-side breaks that we do in the streams. Let me pull up a different window so you guys can see this. Is it going to be media player? I think it's going to be media player. All right. So imagine this, right? Imagine this, but a side-by-side commercial break. So on the left side, of course, we'll have the race playing. And then on the right side, you're going to see this. Let me turn this down because it's probably really loud.
NASCAR
but it's like a little minute-long promo.
Daytona 500 2003.
I was like, how can I shout out my own series? Which we've just posted a new episode of this tonight, and it was a banger.
We should have enough fuel to make it to the end here and win this thing. Caution.
That was a heartbreaking loss, by the way.
Biffle just wrecked himself. Biffle just sent it into turn 3 out of nowhere.
If you're going to make a mistake, you got to make little ones. Because you can't make rookie mistakes. You look like a bunch of buffoons.
Coming out together now behind us, Matt Kenseth. Oh my goodness. He just drove under the 30. He goes sideways right in front of us. We hit him in the left rear, and we're going to turn him around in the center of 1 and 2. NASCAR has dropped the hammer, and they have suspended me. To turn 3, contact with the number 12. Around he goes. We crash together into the outside wall, and the caution's going to fly. And then Ricky Craven is the 2003 Daytona 500 champion.
And then boom, NASCAR career, my career. There you go. That's the first one. I got another one. Hold on. Let me pull up another one. I got two more to show you. Maybe I'll save the pre-race for tomorrow. I don't want to spoil the pre-race on you guys already. Old Retro Gamer, fellow Canadian. Hello there. How are you? Steak, ribeye, sausage. Oh my God. Lobster, shrimp, corn on the cob, and some crab. Man, you were going in. How many people are at this table here? All right, hold on. We got one more here for you. NLR promo. You guys know I am a Next Level Racing partner, and we glaze it any chance we get. Well, now we've got another one. This is going to play side by side too. I'm a proud partner with Next Level Racing, who specifies in building the best sim racing cockpits in all of sim.
Mr. Bad Guy, I'll be on the camera in
GT Racer 2.0.
About a minute.
But they go beyond sim racing. They as well dive into flight simulator cockpits and even haptic gaming pads for you to really feel the game. Use my code GOIN5 for a 5% discount with a link in the description. Look at that. All right. You guys want to see the pre-race intro that I made for the NR Talladega race, or no? Do you want me to save it for tomorrow? Hello, Mr. Bad Guy, by the way. 3 people. We smashed the whole straight. That's insane. I mean, absolutely eating well, though. I would love the shrimp I would love the shrimp. Save? All right, we'll save the pre-race. You guys will see the pre-race tomorrow. It's pretty cool. It's like a minute long. Not actually, I think it's a bit longer. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But let's jump on camera now. Why is 100% race today, not tomorrow? Because I was going to do NR 2003 today, but I had to do a couple more final touches on the production. So I had to move that to tomorrow and swap it with this stream today. Let me hop on camera. Hi. Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Hi. Tampa Bay Lightning, by the way, won last night against Montreal. Awesome stuff. Matthew, how's Ottawa holding up? It hasn't been great. Didn't they lose to Carolina in overtime or something? Let me turn that camera. I haven't been able to watch any of the playoff games yet because Sportsnet costs like $30 per month, and I don't want to watch Tampa Bay go out in round one at $30 a month. So I'm not purchasing a subscription unless they move past the first round of the playoffs. Lost in double overtime. I unfortunately didn't see the Nürburgring incident. I don't think anyone saw it, did they? Because there wasn't like any actual video of it, but I, of course, heard about it. Very unfortunate situation there. Yeah, very unfortunate. I did not like how all the media tried really hard to make it somehow including Max Verstappen, like any chance they got. I was not a fan of that. I'm going to turn my mic up just a tad bit here. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right, we're going into Talladega. 188 laps at Talladega. Now, I haven't made any changes. I'm running the settings that I showed in a video recently that actually makes the racing at Talladega a little bit more difficult, which is very simply turning the draft quite literally off. It's at 0. It makes it a bit more difficult. So we won Daytona pretty easily. I think it'll be a bit more difficult to run up front here. We'll end up getting up there regardless. But yeah, we made a slight change on the tire wear effect from like 20 to now 40. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Hello, Aaron. Oilers play again tonight against the Ducks. Are they going into game 2? Is tonight game 2 for them? If I'm not mistaken. Playoff hockey's insane. I mean, Tampa Bay last night, I mean, some of the fights breaking out in the game, absolutely fantastic. Is it Bofa time? Should I grab Bofa? I always forget to pull out Bofa. Let me go grab Bofa. We can't win without him.
At Redline
Did I miss it?
donated
Oh, it's talking.
Super chat. Gotta see the new alerts.
Hey, Thomas, my man. Thank you for the $9.99, brother. Absolutely appreciate it. Especially, I know you've been spending a lot of money with your move lately. So thank you. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. Is my YouTube stream up again on 2 windows? No, it's not. Okay. I don't even want to know how much money was spent on the dinner or the lunch today. We just got back actually from dinner. We had I had spaghetti with a panzerotti, and then we shared a vanilla sundae. Fantastic, absolutely delicious. What's up, Kaz? How are you? Well, come on in. The wheel spin NASCAR 25 video was fantastic. Thank you. Unfortunately, again, it's getting on my nerves, to be honest, but the different videos I've been trying have not performed at all. Like, it's performing pretty bad. So that when some people, I know some people are like, well, why don't you try other stuff that's not career mode? And then I'm like, well, that is why, because they perform like crap sometimes, and that one has performed horrifically. So we're gonna move on, and lesson learned: don't do that again. As fun as the video was, it was actually a really fun video to do, fun to make, fun to do, but yeah, just like performed like horrifically. Also, before we dive in, just what, an hour ago, we put out brand new NASCAR My Career video as well. It was a really, really fun one. It was a fuel mileage race. I won't spoil it in case you haven't watched it, but it was a good little fuel mileage race at the end. $135. Jesus, my man. Honestly, I was expecting to hear a higher number, to be completely honest. I did expect a higher number. Are you watching NBA playoffs? No, I don't really care for basketball very much, so I don't really watch it. Just either racing or hockey. Oh God, is Kaz on the alcohol right now? There was someone that came in here, I think it was last week. Huskers came in here full-blown drunk. Bro was drinking it up. Anyways. Qualifying. We're going to not run the bottom lane because it's like a guaranteed pole if you run the bottom lane. So we're going to run like a little higher up the racetrack here. Make it a little bit more challenging. Get Boyer out of the booth. What's wrong with Clint Boyer? Actually, I mean, Clint Boyer is not great. Clint Boyer is not great, but I don't think he's downright terrible. I think he has improved personally, in my personal opinion. An O'Reilly Talladega race on NR 2003 with 38 Austin Hills. Oh, God. That sounds terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Don't hold back now, driver. Give it all you got, and let's get a good starting spot.
Oh, this is what happens when my controller screws up. There we go. Automatic transmission again tonight because we'll get a slow restart if we don't have automatic on. Unfortunately, it's the way she goes. Oh yeah, how about those rumors about O'Reilly going electric? We touched on that the other night on Monday a little bit. Interesting. Now, there is some arguments in the sense of, I think Telcontar actually brought it up, but and I saw it as well on like Twitter, is the argument of like the O'Reilly series doesn't really have like an identity. And that's something that would give it an identity. Personally, I like the O'Reilly series the way it is, so I would not want to see it change. I would like to keep it the way it is, but we'll see what happens, right? Oh, well, congratulations, Kaz. I'm happy for you. Bryson's here. Hi, Bryson. All right, let's run a lap of quali. I'm going to run a little bit higher up the racetrack here to make sure I just don't dominate qualifying. Now, I'm not against an electric series in NASCAR, personally. I just don't want it to take over an existing series. I want it to be like its own thing, you know? That's what I would like. Would I watch it? If the racing's good, I'll watch anything. I don't care what powers the vehicle. If the racing's good, I'm there. Like Formula E, if the racing was great in Formula E, I have no problem watching it. I used to watch Formula E. I don't care about the sound or what powers the car. No, if the racing's good, I'm gonna be there. And actually, Formula E's just debuted their new car. 32nd. That's
good
fine.
Effort out there. We'll work on getting you
Formula
better
E
for the
just
race.
debuted like their Gen 4 car like yesterday, and it looks super cool actually. Now I wish we have the technology to do it. And I don't know why NASCAR is not considering this. Maybe they are. Is we have technology now to have electric cars make sound, right? So if you're going to have a NASCAR series and that's electric, and it's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be a long time away still. But if you're going to have that, you absolutely need to also invest in actual sound for those cars, because that's what people go to NASCAR for, right? Is like the engines and whatnot. And if you can, I think, have legitimate sound and make it sound good, I think people will be a lot more open to an electric car. in NASCAR. I'd be even more open to it. Like I said, I don't care if the racing's good, I'll be there, but I think that would just make it way better, personally, in my opinion. Like, I would not want to go, like, I would be down to watch it on TV, but I would not want to go in person to an electric race because it would just be the sound of the squealing like those electric cars make and wind. I don't want to, part of going to a race is hearing it, right? So I would never want to go to an electric race unless they invested into technology with adding sound to their cars, in my opinion, anyways. I think NASCAR should just try hybrid, do what F1 did, all those years. And it worked great. It worked out, well, it didn't work out great originally for F1. It took a while. IMSA went hybrid. It's worked well for IMSA. I think hybrid's really the way you should go, personally. I don't think you should go full electric. I think full electric just doesn't work. I would like to see more of a hybrid type of kind of trend, personally. That goes completely away from their history. Well, let's be honest, eventually every sport is kind of, any motorsport eventually kind of has to branch away from their history just with the way the world works, It's not really their fault. It's just how the world is, You kind of have to move with the world on that one. The manufacturers, till Contra brings up, it depends on what the manufacturers want to do exactly. If the manufacturers don't want these heavy normal combustion engines that we have now, but NASCAR doesn't want to budge, we're not going to have NASCAR anymore. NASCAR is kind of at the mercy of what they want, to an extent. O'Reilly adopting SUV body but keeping the gas-powered engines and having a separate electric series. It would be super interesting having a SUV body style NASCAR series. But then again, here's my next question. Before we go green here, I want to bring this up real quick. I remember that video, Twilight. That was funny, the electric car video. Shout out to there was one of the guys that is behind the project of the NASCAR electric vehicle actually helped me out with that video. He was a really cool guy. But if O'Reilly is supposed to be like the series where the the names are made here and they're going to jump up in the cup, in a couple years or even less, now if you transition it into a SUV series, to me, it loses its identity of building prospects that are ready to leap into cup. Now it's just kind of its own weird kind of thing to me, I don't know. It just seems weird. It seems odd. I'm not against it. I'm not against it by any means, but anyways, shall we get going here? 188 laps in Talladega as Daniel Suarez. We're trying to take the lead in the points away from Bubba Wallace. I think we got a good shot to do that here today. Diesel, huh? What's up, Bomalpsy? Welcome on in. Okay. Obviously, stages do not reflect IRL because we have brand new stages this weekend in Talladega, but we're going to be doing whatever they did in 2025. Tomorrow on the NR stream, we are going to do the 2026 stage race. So, hello, Moneymaker. Ace Moneymaker.
There's the green.
All right, here we go.
Carlo.
We're green from Talladega. 32nd, 188 laps of racing. Stage 1, I don't even know. 60 laps, and we have how much fuel? 35 laps of fuel. We won't be saving fuel in the game. Replace ARCA with the electric car. I'd be down with that. Because ARCA doesn't really, have much going for it anymore. That's a series that needs a revival of something.
Still there.
I would 100% welcome that, Don't touch my top 3 series, in terms of making one of them electric. And another thing again is if a series does go electric, we got to keep in mind we're talking it's still way down the line. I think a lot of people kind of overreacted a little bit and think that NASCAR wants to do this in a couple of years, but that's not what's happening.
Inside.
Cole Custer, I thought you were gonna go down to the bottom there, but he's just gonna hang me up here on the outside.
Stay high.
F1 sucks right now. I have not minded the races very much this season in F1. I know a lot of people hate the regulations. Did you guys see they announced some changes for Miami with like the battery deployment stuff that hopefully will make things a bit better? Keep in mind again, like I always say this, when F1 has a major regulation change,
Stay high.
there's
Outside door.
always issues in the first year, maybe 2.
3 wide.
They
outside.
have to work it out.
Clear
And I
left.
think that's just, once again, that's just kind of the spot we're in right now. A major regulation change. It's going to
Clear
take
up
them all
top.
year, take them into next year to kind of get it into a spot where it needs to be.
One high.
In my opinion, anyways. Dega.
Outside now.
Logano out front. Who do you guys have winning Talladega this weekend? I threw a name out there earlier. I said Todd Gilliland. He's had a few good races lately, IRL. Obviously, Talladega, it doesn't matter if you got momentum. It doesn't matter. It's Talladega at the end of the day.
You're all clear.
Hocevar might break through. Absolutely. Cody Ware. Cody Ware. He's going to do it. I would like to see, you know, now that we're in an era of where you can't win your way into the chase or the playoffs, I now welcome underdog winners again, because when we had win and you're in, I didn't like underdog winners because it just wasted a playoff spot. And I no longer really felt good for an underdog winning. I was like, oh, this kind of sucks.
One up
But
high.
now that we don't have that crap again, I am all for an underdog winner. I would love it. You think Hamlin got robbed? Of course he did.
Stay low.
Absolutely.
Clear high. You want
If
it.
you are overtime, doesn't matter how overtime went. If you're leading coming to the white flag and you're literally, what was he, 7 seconds away from taking the white, and the caution comes out and you lose the race, you got robbed. Doesn't matter what you did in overtime. No, you got robbed. You won the race in regulation. I think the stat, I saw a stat, I think it was since 2023, Denny Hamlin has lost 6 races in overtime where he was leading at the time of that caution that sent it to OT. Wild.
Outside.
Remove OT. I don't agree with that. I like overtime personally. I love overtime. I mean, I'm used to overtime being a thing. Remember when we went, I don't know, how many of you guys experienced the like mid 2010s where NASCAR was kind of like all over the place on how overtime was. Like they used to have, you know, your 3 attempts at a green, white, checkered, overtime, blah, blah, blah. Then we went to this point where we had an overtime line. So if drivers would come back and cross this line on the back straightaway, the race was now official. Caution would end the race from any point thereon. And now don't we have unlimited overtimes now? I think we're at, if I'm not mistaken. I can't fully remember.
One bottom.
3 of those 6 were at Kansas.
3 wide. One low.
Denny has been in position to win a lot of Kansas races. We are 4 by 4. This is what it's going to look like this weekend, by the way. I can tell you right now, I know a lot of people don't like overtime, but I guarantee you when we have
Inside.
6 to 8 races in a year that have a caution come out with 5 laps to go, and there's a battle happening for the win, and the race is now over, people are going to be lighting it up on how, oh, there should be overtime. Like, this race should be finishing under green. There should be an attempt.
3 wide.
It's exactly what will happen.
4 wide.
I embrace overtime. I like overtime. I've seen, you know, time and time again. How many, as a Jeff Gordon fan,
One on the bottom.
the amount of times he got screwed over by overtime is absolutely outrageous. But I like it personally. I'm okay with it. I went to, and maybe I have the wrong mindset. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I don't think really any opinion's wrong on it. It's just personal preference, right? But when I went to Daytona
Clear low.
last year for the 24 hours of Daytona, obviously completely different sport. Completely different sport. It was IMSA. It wasn't even IMSA. It was the Miatas, the Mazda Miatas that were racing in Daytona. Jay, myself, and our friend Austin had sat out in the cold weather and the rain for 2 hours and waiting for this race, watching this race, just for it to end under caution, and I felt robbed. I was like, I just sat out here in the cold and the wet just for them to not even attempt to finish this race under green. I was so disappointed. And it was right then and there I was like, I am never going to complain about overtime in NASCAR ever again.
You're 3 wide.
Yeah, I do think I think the one change I'd make to overtime is no matter what, I think you do limit it. In my opinion, I think overtime should be limited to just one attempt, personally. If they crash, they crash. We tried it. As long as there's an attempt. I'm not asking for unlimited attempts to make sure we ended under green. No, I'm just, give me one overtime attempt and I will be content with the whatever happens, because at least they tried. At that point, it's up to the drivers to, you know, it's their responsibility to let that race finish under green at that point.
Inside. 1 high.
Because I think when you get in double overtime and triple overtime, that's the point where it just gets silly. It's like, well, we don't really need these overtimes. Like, one attempt's fine. I don't think you'll ever get rid of the chase. I think the chase is here to stay.
Clear inside.
Even F1 should have overtime. Wait, Formula E has... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Formula E does have, like, extra time. Isn't it in Formula E, it's like... if there's safety cars throughout the race, they add the time of how much time was spent under the safety car, and then they throw that onto the time of the race. Isn't that how it works?
Outside.
Reddick, Hamlin, Blaney, Gibbs, and Bell. That's one heck of a lineup right there. That's a successful lineup. What's up, Byron fan? How are you? More, come on in.
3 wide.
Should start to make some headway here. What if Hocevar gets in by 1 point and goes on a run and wins? That would, for Carson Hocevar to make it by 1 point and then win the championship, he would have to win like 9 of the races.
Clear outside. 1 high.
And that's just not going to happen. And at that point, if he goes on a run and wins 9 races, and was that good for 3 months right there, just winning, and everyone else choked, to me, I think that's still a deserving champion at that point.
Stay low. Outside.
Larson going backwards. Oh man, they're getting spicy up there.
Clear outside.
I want to jump up here.
Inside
Yeah,
door.
again, yeah, tell content.
Clear
Like,
bottom.
he would have to win a ton of races, but on top of that,
3 wide.
like, the guys up front in the points would also have to have a bunch of bad races. So, like, to me, like, he deserves a championship in that scenario. You know, I would not question the legitimacy.
1 low. 3 wide. 1 high.
Now, I'm sure we can all agree on this. See this guy to my left, Tyler Reddick? How many races he's got now won? 5.
One
He's got
inside.
5 wins, right?
You're 3 wide.
However, no matter what, he's gonna if he wins
Inside
the
door.
regular season championship, he's gonna start the chase with what, a 25-point advantage, right? Is it 25 over second? I think
Stay high.
that we still need bonus points from
inside.
winning that carries over into the start of the chase, in my
Inside now.
opinion. Because Tyler Reddick, all those wins he's got right now, eventually really won't equate to that much at
Stay
the
high.
beginning of the chase.
One
I think
bottom.
that's something they need to absolutely look at. I'm going to
Inside.
make a move here. Don't
4
mind
wide.
if I do. We are 4 wide
3
in
wide.
Talladega.
4 wide.
Joey Logano leading.
3 wide.
Reddick's Rockstar car
Inside
sucks.
door.
Terrible. Absolutely horrific.
3 wide. 4 wide. 5 wide.
It's just a black car with the Rockstar logos. And that's it's literally Monster Energy.
Car inside.
It's the same. I hit the
4 wide.
wall there, but it's
4
literally Monster Energy
3
but
wide.
Rockstar, you know?
wide. Carlo.
You should make an iRacing league. I am good. I will never run a
4
league,
wide.
an online
3
league.
wide.
I can do an offline NR 2003 league, for example, but I will never run an
Car inside.
online league.
3 wide.
I am not capable of doing
Carlo.
that.
3 wide.
I'm gonna jump down here to lane
Still there,
3.
1 low.
Talladega.
inside. Here, 3 wide. 3 wide.
2026 hasn't been that good, if you're honest. 2024 was
Bottom.
peak. Well, one of the issues right now
3
is
wide.
like
1 on the bottom.
NASCAR has not
4 wide.
like what's been the
3
the
wide.
highlight of next gen? It's been mile and a half, right?
1 low. Here, 3
Well, now
wide.
the problem is we're in
4
year
wide.
5 of this
3
car,
wide.
and NASCAR has not made any changes to the package that NASCAR or that the
wide.
next gen car runs
4
at
wide.
a mile and a half.
3 wide.
So as time goes on, the teams figure
1
it
bottom.
out.
4 wide.
And if you're not changing
wide.
it, the racing will always
4 wide.
get worse if the
Carlo.
package remains the same. I think that's the
3
point
wide.
we're at right now with the mile and a half. Is
1
well, we
inside.
haven't touched the mile and a
3
half
wide.
package
Here, 3 wide.
in 5 years. So the product's
1
going to
low.
start to get stale because
1
they've
high.
all fine-tuned the cars and they got the cars where they need to be, you know?
3 wide. Carlo.
Stream car. I barely help run Stream car. The only thing I do with Stream car, like in helping running it, is like the post-race
wide.
show.
Inside.
Oh, Austin Dillon, my man. Oh, the three's wrecking. Three's wrecking. Oh my goodness, right there beside us. That was, oh, that's going to be yellow.
Outside. Yellow's out.
First yellow. That was not
Pit
a
road's over.
typical AI caution. That was literal contact on contact causing that one. That was cool. That was cool. Yellow's out. Joey Logano leads. 450 horsepower. Let's just go back to the 550 package, right? I'm kidding. Don't do that. Do not do that, NASCAR. That'd be a terrible idea. I think next year you'll see them do the 750 at mile and a halves because we're getting to a point where I have not really been thoroughly enjoying any of the mile and a halves this year. I know we've only had like 2 of them, but Vegas I didn't really care for. Kansas was kind of mid, you know. My problem with Kansas was like, you guys can give your opinion, of course, too, but
Outside.
I don't think Kansas was a bad race. I didn't enjoy it. And what I didn't like about it was you could tell air blocking is getting really prevalent now in these mile and a halves, more so than it was a few years ago. But like, you know,
Stay
clean
low.
air just seems to be the king no matter what. Like, who won stage 1? It was Denny Hamlin, right?
Stay low.
You about to send a scheme in Discord? I'll try to check at the next caution. But Kyle Larson gets the
Clear high.
lead in stage 2. Nobody could touch him. Gone. Wins the stage. Whatever. Stage 3, Kyle Larson loses the lead, and now he can't get back to it. And now the 45's in the lead. Can't touch him. Gone. See you later. Or who was it? The 20? One of them. It just felt like whoever took the lead just kind of had it made for them, and that was really annoying. Now, it did seem like after about 40 laps or so, which is way longer than we should have to wait, but it felt like after
Clear
about
outside.
40 laps, that's when the
One
tires
outside.
started to kind of play a role in, you know, a guy who had better tires, who had managed their tires better, could now go up and drive and go
Still
take the
in there.
lead or something if he wanted to. I mean, we saw it with Reddick late in the race
Clear
coming
3
back to Hamlin and passing him, but then Reddick kind of
Clear
struggling
outside.
when he got back out
3
front.
wide.
Hamlin was able
3
to come
wide.
back at him. So it took like
Outside.
40 to 50 laps for that to materialize. And the problem in stage 1 and 2 and the entire race
Stay low.
was by the time that's starting to happen, that's also the time that they're pitting for fresh tires.
Clear.
So then it resets.
1 high.
Wilkesboro could be good. I hope so.
All clear.
Wilkesboro has been kind of meh whenever they've taken the next gen
Inside
car
door.
there. So I'm hopeful that they can make some progress there. But
1 low.
you hated him. Wait, who did you hate at first? Oh, Corey
Inside
Day.
door.
Yeah, I'm with that. If we're
3
talking
wide.
about Corey Day, and that Doritos car for Eric Jones, I agree. awesome paint scheme. But I was not a fan of Corey Day. When we have in some of the watch-alongs that we did this season so far, especially early in the season,
Inside door.
I was just dogging on Corey Day. I could not stand him behind the wheel. But he is. I mean, I know he wrecked Sammy
Clear
Smith
inside.
in Kansas,
wide.
but
Car outside.
beyond that, I'm starting to actually kind of like Corey Day. So he's definitely in the process
You're 3
of
wide.
gaining my support right now.
Inside. 3 wide.
I think he's just kind of
Car
smartening
inside.
up a little bit, you know? Kind of like
wide.
even, dare I say
3
it,
wide.
Carson Hocevar's kind of smartened up a lot lately as well. We are
Outside now.
4 by 4 right now. 4 by 4. This is crazy.
5 wide.
We're not even halfway through stage 1. But I have a hole to the inside if I want it, and I think I'm going to take it
3
for
wide.
safety reasons. Yes,
Clear
get
low
me
if you want
down.
Car outside. 3 wide.
Corey Day's Cup start when? Next year.
Outside.
I feel like they'll probably get him a
Outside.
part-time deal or something, right? You know, Hendrick's gonna want him in
3 wide.
something. I don't think it'd be beneficial for Hendrick to just, you know, his first Cup starts are full-time in like a
low.
Hendrick car or something. I don't think would
1
be
high.
the way they want to do it, but I could be wrong.
1 high. 3 wide. You're 3 wide.
That's why he didn't like his Kansas win. Fair. That was just hard racing though, right? In overtime, like Denny was pushing hard, he got tight. Reddick was also pushing hard, not lifting, and him and Denny got close together. And just the way those next gen cars are, when they get close together, they both plow. And then Reddick gets into the 20 of Bell
3
and
wide.
ruins his
wide.
entire day.
3 wide.
I saw someone tweet, by the way. Hello, Terrence. How are you? I saw someone tweet about, like,
Outside.
and I agreed with it, to be honest, was the reason I like stage points is for stuff like that. Or we're going to see it this weekend in Talladega. You know, reason I like stage points is
Stay low.
because, let's say, if I'm an Austin Cindric fan, okay, which I'm not. I'm neutral on him. He's all right. But if I was an Austin Cindric fan, we have seen this many times. Austin Cindric runs up front a lot in the first 3 quarters of a super speedway race, scores stage points,
Stay low. Car outside.
and at the end of these races, he just gets wiped out because Joey Logano wanted to block Ricky Stenhouse for
outside.
7th. You know? That's why I kind of like stage points, because I don't like my driver just dominated the day and then he gets screwed over because of someone doing something really stupid, you know, with
1 high.
4 laps to go.
One high.
Yeah, I'd be spy. I don't know if Hendrick would be the type of team now, because I know they did that like 10 years ago with Chase Elliott, but I don't know if Hendrick's the type of team that would enter a 5th car now. Like, I feel like kind of what Sean says, like they'll get Spire or Haas or something, or yeah, bring in even Junior Motorsports to field a car.
Stay low.
Guess who
Car
got
outside.
tickets to Richmond this summer? Oh boy. Is it you? Is it you,
Still
Emia?
there. 1 outside.
Potentially? It must be.
Stay low.
Hendrick cannot run a 5th. Wait, are they not? Oh, are we crashing? Are we crashing? I see
Yellow's out.
smoke. Yes, they are. Someone's wrecking. Oh, it's...
Pit road.
Oh, no, it's a plaid car. The 42. Everyone's staying out. Okay. Caution number 2. That was a weird crash. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see any of the crashing, so I was just kind of chilling. Hey, it might have been something with the charter. I don't remember. I have no idea. That's weird. I don't recall seeing it, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing. Bring back to 18 and put Sawalich in it or Gray. We need to see a lot more out of William Sawalich or Taylor Gray if they're going to be a cup caliber driver. Favorite NASCAR season in the 2010s? There's only one answer. There's only one acceptable answer to that question.
There's the green flag.
2014.
One low. One low.
NASCAR had the perfect car and rules package combo in 2014. It was epic.
Stay high.
And then they said, you know what? Let's go away from that.
Stay high. You're all clear.
All right, we're just shy of halfway in stage 1.
Inside.
What's up, Jason? Leftover pizza and deep fried
Stay
breadsticks.
high.
Sounds like a good night we're having there. Welcome
low.
on in. Glad you're having a relaxing night so far, Jason.
Clear inside.
I don't know why, but reading your message just reminded me of
Inside now.
tomorrow, and I saw the U.S. is supposed to be getting some severe weather, like a potential tornado outbreak across like Thursday, all the way through to like Monday. It's gonna be wild. So I'll be absolutely keeping an eye on some storm chasers and stuff that I watch.
Clear high.
I'm gonna follow Bowman and Gregson here into this third lane.
Inside now.
Okay, that died out pretty quick.
Inside.
Tornadoes have been bad in the Midwest.
Three
Yeah,
wide.
it didn't. It was what, Kansas area and
Inside now.
into like Wisconsin and like Milwaukee. That was getting hammered last weekend, right? It was crazy. What state? I don't know. My geography's terrible. I just saw a map. I had no idea what I was
One low.
looking at, to be honest with you.
Three wide.
So I couldn't tell you that. I could not tell you that part.
One on the bottom.
Thoughts on Butterbean Queen? I think
Inside.
Butterbean Queen's all right. We're not getting to see his potential because he's in a Dodge. Once Ram gets in a better place, I think you'll start to see what he's capable of. Same for like Mini Tyrell. I know Mini Tyrell has not been doing very good in trucks,
the
but
bottom.
I do think he is another example of anybody in a
One
Ram
inside.
right now is
One high.
being limited in terms of
Three wide.
potential because
One bottom.
Ram is just not
Outside now.
even close to where they need to be with their program
Clear
right
low.
now. Not even close. Which was
Inside door.
expected. No, I don't think anybody expected Ram
Three
to
wide.
just, you know,
Four
come
wide.
into the sport and
Three
fire
wide.
out of the gate really fast, right? Like they're gonna have to work on it. So,
Here three wide. Clear low.
do I
One
go
on
with
the
Logano? Come here,
Three
Joey.
wide. Three
Give
wide.
Logano a bit of a shove. I
Four
can't
wide.
even get to him. Now I will with McDowell's help.
Four wide. Four wide.
Predict your Final Four. What Final Four? We don't have a Final
Inside.
Four anymore.
Three wide.
Thankfully.
One inside. Clear high. Three wide. One on the bottom.
He's still in 2025. He forgot there was a format change.
Inside.
I agree with Sean on that one. Yeah, LaJoy and
Inside.
Haley got a lot more experience than the other guys in Ram. And it does show. I still think Corey LaJoy is
Car high.
an overhated driver. I don't think he's really that bad. And he's been doing half decent in the Ram. And
Three wide.
Haley's been doing, you know,
Four wide.
all right.
Three wide.
Do we have a truck race this
Inside now.
weekend? Do they race the spring race in Talladega or no?
Four wide.
I think some years they do, and some years I feel like they don't. I don't know.
Four wide.
But
One on the
with
bottom.
currently with the
Outside now.
way we have
Three wide.
the stream plan,
Four wide.
they don't.
Inside.
So it's just O'Reilly then.
One high.
I can say now this
Three wide.
week it looks pretty
wide.
good for committing
low.
to doing a
Three
watch
wide.
along of the
Outside.
O'Reilly race this weekend
wide.
for the Talladega. So I'll be looking
wide.
forward to watching that with you guys.
Outside.
My goodness, this is wild.
wide.
We are four wide in
wide.
the middle. It's going to be like this all race long.
Three wide. Four wide.
Byron versus Hamlin. That's bold. I tell you what, William Byron's been very disappointing so far this year. It just feels like he's been nowhere. You
One
know, he
inside.
ran horrible
Clear
in
outside.
Bristol. Absolutely terrible at Bristol.
Three wide.
Kansas, he got an all right finish, but he didn't really run that good. Yeah, Byron's had a rough year. I want to see Byron back up front because, yeah, he's just not having that great of a year. But I think it's, again, just the new Chevrolet and the team's still trying to hit on it. So I think when you get to the chase, by the time the chase comes around, I think you're going to see a lot more speed out of Hendrick. You know, the 24, the 5, the 9, 48. Obviously, Bowman won't be in the chase, but I would imagine he's still going to run a little bit better.
3 wide.
Let's push Cindric through here. Sorry, Bell.
4 wide. Inside. Clear high. 3 wide. 4 wide. 1 inside.
Well, every race is about track position in the next gen car.
3 wide.
Unless you're Ryan Blaney and you just drive by everybody. Except for Kansas. Blaney and like Penske were so bad in Kansas. They're terrible. Now, hear me out. I mean, I'm telling you, so did we discuss this before? Is Ryan Blaney a free agent or not? Is Ryan Blaney signed on to Penske for next year? Because if I'm Hendrick Motorsports and I don't have a guy in O'Reilly that I'm looking to bring up, I'm just like, I'm kind of sneakily taking a look right now at Ryan Blaney for that 48 car.
3 wide.
There's no way that he's signed. It's kind of disappointing. I would kind of like to see Ryan Blaney in a Hendrick or even a Joe Gibbs car. Problem is, Joe Gibbs has got a lineup that's kind of set for probably years to come. I would like to see Blaney get away from Penske personally. We're going to go to the front here. Larson and Byron 1-2. Here we go. It took us 36 laps, but with help from Michael McDowell to the lead. Down the back straightaway. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to drop down. We probably won't last up here. When do we got to pit? Oh, we got to pit soon, right? Yeah, 8 laps. Actually, we picked the perfect time to get up here then. Yeah, Cindric hasn't been bad. He's been, yeah, kind of silent but decent. He's not been good enough still, in my opinion. But he's not doing terrible.
Outside.
Jayski says at least this year he's signed an extension in 22.
Car high.
So there is potential that this could be his last year with Penske. I mean, I'm telling you.
Outside now.
If in fact this is his last year.
Clear.
There's no way Hendrick or Gibbs. I don't. Maybe not Gibbs because I just don't see what they could do, but. You got to feel like a Hendrick is looking at him, you know, as an option for the 48. Or what other top teams would he have? Because, like I said, I don't think anybody at Gibbs is going anywhere. Send him to 2311. You should make a sim racing league on NR 2003 for your subscribers. It's funny you mentioned that. We are in the process, the extremely early process of trying to set up a offline NR 2003 league for the Going community. Stay tuned.
High side now. Car outside. We just lost the lead.
Blaney, Reddick, and Heim at 2311 would be unstoppable. That would be an insane, absolutely insane duo.
Outside.
Or trio, sorry.
Car high.
Denny does retire next year. So far. I mean, if Denny keeps winning, though, do you think he signs on for another year? Next NASCAR 25 career mode video, what is today? Wednesday, so Friday. Because tomorrow I'm putting out a NASCAR 26 video. I had my hands on the game and recorded some gameplay to share with you guys from NASCAR 26. Bubba Wallace just crashed. That's caution. Everyone's going to pay. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. I did not actually have hands-on time with NASCAR 26. No, I did not actually.
Here's what we're looking to do this stop. What do you think? All right, be up on the wall and be ready, fellas.
I got you all. I fooled you all. I'm sorry. I was joking. No, I did not get to play NASCAR 26. But I do have a NASCAR 26 video still going out because we had a few interesting hints from their Twitter account on potential news coming soon for the game. So I made a video about that. Sorry, April Fools came late this year on the Going channel. I wanted to wait till the time was right. Everybody pitted. We take tires, we take fuel. We lead for the restart.
Green, green. Car outside.
What is that name? Dr. Sigmund Fruit Official. Hello.
Stay low.
You're loving the NASCAR 25 career mode? Well,
Stay
thank
low.
you. It's, I noticed a lot of people have kind of like lost a lot of interest in the NASCAR 25 career mode, unfortunately. But I'm doing everything I can to keep it interesting for the people that have stuck around to watch it. Which I get why people have lost interest in the career mode. Like, the game's so limited, you know, compared to, say, a NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. I get it, but we're just going to keep on grinding. Oh my god, I got no speed here on this restart. Even on automatic transmission, Elliott just shoves the 71 straight out to the front.
Outside now.
Talladega, I'm going with Todd Gilliland.
One high.
Oh, big shove to the back of the 12.
Outside now.
NASCAR, oh dude, we're going to win a career mode race soon, I promise. I don't even know what the next race is, but we're going to win. We have also got road courses coming up that I think will be in the mix for some wins at the very least. Chat, I had an idea, by the way.
Outside.
I want you guys' opinion right now because I'm going to make a video on this in the coming weeks.
Car still there. Outside door.
Hear me out. You know how every sports game has this, but no racing games has this feature.
Clear high, you want it.
Imagine a NASCAR. It would never be in like a 26, but just imagine like a NASCAR 26 franchise mode. You know how in your football games you have franchise mode, hockey, franchise mode, everything. Every sports game has a franchise mode, and people love franchise mode. I love franchise mode. Imagine playing a NASCAR franchise mode. I cannot believe this has never been done.
Inside.
But imagine it. Like, hear me out. I'll be, yeah, kind of like F1 Manager. Kind of, oh, I just completely choked. Similar to F1 Manager, I don't know exactly how you would do the racing part, but I can tell you there'd be so much cool stuff that you could do beyond the racing in terms of, so you can either create your own team or you take over a team and you manage the drivers, but also on top of that, you have to, you know, manage, sign, scout, crew chiefs, spotters, pit crew members. You know, you go even deeper than pit crew members. You can have the engineers, the mechanics, all that kind of stuff, the car design, the development of your cars, stuff like that. And you have to manage all those different things, and there's like a chemistry thing, you know, like you have team chemistry for your pit crews, and your crew chief's chemistry with your driver affects how your cars are going to race, and each car is going to be a little bit different. You know, the chemistry's lacking between an Elliott and a Gustafson. You see that 9 car maybe lack an average of 4 to 5 positions compared to what they're capable of in a race, something like that. Very similar to, yeah, NASCAR Manager basically, which is pretty well what franchise mode is in the NHL games or NFL, right? It's a manager mode basically, but still have that option, kind of like F1 Manager, where I can go in and I can watch the race, or if I really want to, because in like those sports games you can still play the games if you want to. Most people just simulate them, so have an option maybe where I can drive as one of my driver's cars if I really want to. I wouldn't. I would just let it run its course. So you almost have like an NR 2003 thing where you can go in and you can just watch the AI do their race, something like that. And then, of course, you know, you come out of the race and, you know, you get your purse money and you have to sign on sponsors and, like, you have to manage all the financials and stuff like that. I think that would be super, super cool.
One bottom.
I would love that. I think it's insane. I genuinely think it's insane that they've never done that. I cannot believe they've not tried to do that. When every other sports game, there's two modes that everybody plays outside of online. It's the career mode in a sports game, and it's a franchise mode. How they have not thought to do a franchise mode in a NASCAR game is just insane to me.
Clear bottom.
I need to email some people over there and be like, hey, do this right now. Kaz, have a good night, brother. You take care. Thanks for being here. Awesome to see you. We're back out front here. I'm going to jump down. But I'm going to do an entire video on that concept, almost as a, like a message to like iRacing of like, I don't think you guys realize how cool this would be for all of us to have a mode like this. And like I'm gonna start, like I'm gonna try and make some graphics to kind of also bring a visual element to like seeing what it could be like. So that's gonna take time. So this video is gonna be a ways out yet, but I think it would just be so cool.
Stay low.
This is my job right now, Hot Rod.
Car high.
Kimi to Audi. Idea comes to fruition. How's that going? That is going to be a ways out, Neptune. Like, if that happens, it's going to be in the 2025 season. So we still got time to think about it, but it's definitely an idea that I am looking at. Absolutely looking at it. LMU career does need to hurry. Did you hear it got delayed though to like later in the year? Unfortunately, I'm really disappointed about that. I was really looking forward to doing an LMU career mode on the Formula Going channel, but now it looks like we're waiting till the last quarter of 2026. Not surprised a motorsport games product has delays. As good as that game is, it's still a motorsport games game at the end of the day. I need to make a move here on Joey. You should get a job in media if one opens up. I've always wanted it. I've always hoped there'd be a way to transition into like some kind of media role or something, but I just don't see how it would happen. Unfortunately, like in the NASCAR world, especially being in Canada. I've kind of given up hope. I always thought, like when I was first doing NASCAR YouTubing, I was like, always had hope that somehow it could maybe like translate into some form of being, you know, working for NASCAR in some form. I didn't care what form it was. But as time has gone on, I've given up complete hope on that. So if it happens, cool. But I don't have like any hope for it anymore. Wallace to the lead now. How is Ty Dillon doing this good? He is just a gamer. He's a gangster. Daytona 500 winner, by the way, Ty Dillon in our career mode.
3 wide.
You know what? NASCAR should hire me as chief hype officer of the sport. Do they still have that as a role, or is that gone now? I saw like Mamba Smith like is no longer the chief hype officer. I'm going for a move.
Carlo.
No one went with me. Oh, the 10's coming up. Oh, but Blaney. Ryan Blaney's going to stick with his teammate of Joey Logano.
Car still there. Clear
I'd be better than Mamba. I don't know. Mamba does a pretty good job. I know a lot of people don't like Mamba, but I think he's actually pretty cool. Even though I don't agree with all of his opinions, he's got some wild opinions, that's for sure.
One high.
Oh, I hear the sound. There goes the race car. Mr. Bad Guy
One high.
with the 5.
And Rebate Guy 51 donated $5. Super chat. Gottman will out to see how I
One
can
up
get
high.
it to work in N25.
You got the wheel out to see how it could work in NASCAR 25. Well, thank you for the 5, Mr. Bad Guy. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. What wheel? What wheel are we rocking here?
Car outside.
Ty Dillon leading.
3 wide. High side.
But here comes the push from the
Clear 3
22.
wide.
To the lead we go again. Hi, Austin.
Clear outside.
I can tell you right now, Turner, as someone who also played NASCAR 21, horrible, absolutely horrific. You will be pleasantly surprised if you do pick up Le Mans Ultimate right now. Now, when Le Mans Ultimate first came out, it was not good. It wasn't as bad as NASCAR 21, but it was not good. But now, like whenever I hop on Le Mans Ultimate, it is so much fun.
Car outside.
Even racing with people that are just not good at racing, which there's a lot, I still have a lot of fun. But still, again, I'm more looking forward to the career mode because I'd rather play career mode than do multiplayer racing. That's just, that's just my preference. You guys know I prefer single player like racing games over like multiplayer.
Clear high. You want it.
I did see Acura's leaving him, so I heard about that. GT3 and GTE? Really? I've struggled a lot in the GT3. GT3 I struggle a lot. GTE I seem to, for whatever reason, adapt to the GTE car a bit better. And then LMP2 has been my best car so far by far. I've had a blast with those cars. Anytime I hop in an LMP2 car, it's like whatever split I'm in, I at least like if I'm in a GT3 car, I'm gonna be in the back half of the field no matter what. If I'm in an LMP2 car, I'm gonna be top 5. So obviously, I prefer LMP2. Here comes Kyle Busch. We're coming to 4 to go.
3 wide.
You have a Logitech G29. Any wheel suggestions? Well, from what I've heard,
Stay low.
you're already doing pretty good with a G29. They're wrecking. Oh, they crashed. Kyle Busch is going to get the stage. Dang it. Somebody crashed in the back. I don't know who it was. I saw it at the last second. So Kyle Busch wins the stage. We do not do stage points because we can't scroll through the order, so we don't always know who gets the top 10. So Kyle Busch is going to get the extra point. We do 1 point for the stage winner. Well, GG's Kyle Busch.
Need to adjust the stop. Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
And my car is just sitting in the pit box here. As I was saying, Mr. Bad Guy, it was Willie B.
Coming to the green.
Rip. I think you've already got a good wheel to start with, Like at that, if you're gonna upgrade from a G29, like you'd be looking to upgrade to like a direct drive wheel or something. If like you wanted to make that leap. Which is what I did. I went from a Thrustmaster TMX, which is basically on the same level as a Logitech G29, and then I jumped to a direct drive.
Go, go, go. 1 inside.
Can you go to stick 25 for now? I do not blame you. Did you do any official races on iRacing or something?
Carlo.
I think I got out of iRacing at the right time. Anytime I hear about iRacing now, it's nothing good. It's just about the bad quality of racing on there. That's all I ever hear about. Which it was getting to a point like when I gave up iRacing there. I gave up iRacing 6-ish months ago, maybe a bit more now. It was already getting to a point where I just wasn't having fun anymore. The racing was just not good. People were just so bad, and no one has any patience, and they just run you over. They go and burn their tires off the car, and then they crash their car, and then wonder why they're crashing, and then they go, oh, these cars suck. And it's like, no, the car really doesn't suck. It's just you kind of suck. And it just always took away so much enjoyment.
Hold your line.
You went from
One
Thrustmaster T150 to the Moza R3.
One
Are you?
bottom.
Have you been happy with that Moza so far, Matthew?
Stay
Yeah,
high.
the racing quality is really bad. Exactly.
One outside.
Like we did a lot of Gears League towards the end of my iRacing, stint.
now.
Oh my God, it's got a huge shot from Logano. And like we could never have a good league race either. It's just like so frustrating because you would have like something
One
good
low.
starting to develop in those league races, and just when things were starting to get really good is when someone running,
We're out front, driver.
14th would be overdriving
Stay
their car and wreck
Clear low.
themselves, and it would ruin the entire race. And I was just like, why am I paying this subscription every year? Paying a trading paint subscription to have paint schemes, paying all this money just to not have fun doesn't really make a whole lot of sense anymore to me. Yeah, what Dello said. Use the code GOIN5 at nextlevelracing.com. Link in the description to get a 5% discount on their products if you live in America, USA. Now, iRacing
One up high.
iRacing career mode was something I enjoyed doing with the
Clear
AI, but then they ruined it. So I will be curious to see the IndyCar game AI, because they are using iRacing AI for the IndyCar game. So I am very curious on how that's going to go. By the way, I heard a couple days ago that Connor Daly, IndyCar driver, like 7 times a year, he like shows up and does a race. He did like a vlog or something, I heard, and he confirmed in his video that IndyCar teams were in the process of sending their Indy 500 assets to iRacing Studios to get them in for the IndyCar game. So that's like the first bit of proper
Outside now.
news we have actually heard
Stay focused.
about this game
Outside.
in the last while.
3 wide.
So there is stuff happening.
Stay low. One up high.
Yeah, exactly. Studio 397,
Outside.
100% forecast. I agree. He did run a few NASCAR
Outside
races,
now.
that's right.
Here 3 wide.
Corey Day's been all over. Or Corey Day. Connor Daly. Kyle Busch back out front here.
4 wide. 5 wide.
Blaney's right up to the back of
Wide.
us.
Outside.
Sorry, Kyle.
3 wide.
I mean, you left the door wide open.
One
We got
high.
to take it.
3 wide.
You think NASCAR 26 is
Got
coming
the lead.
out in September?
Clear high.
And so in this NASCAR 26 video I have coming out tomorrow, I spent a few minutes talking about the release date of the game. And I'm like, NASCAR 26 is going up against 2 different obstacles in releasing this year that they have not had to do before. And that is iRacing Studios is going to have to release NASCAR 26 and work it around IndyCar. Oh, there goes the 34. Hold on. Caution's going to be out again. No one's going to pit. We're going to stay green, or not stay green, but stay on the track. But NASCAR 26 has to work its release around IndyCar 26 coming out. But again, keep in mind, we talked about it before, GTA 6 as well. If they put out NASCAR 26 in October and GTA 6 comes out in what, mid-November, that's going to be interesting. Because a lot of people, gaming has gotten really expensive. And a lot of people, I'm in a position right now where I will only, if we're talking full price games, I only will probably buy one, maybe two in a year. So
10 away.
a lot of people, I feel like, are going to be in a position where they're like, well, do I want to get NASCAR 26 or do I want to wait a month for GTA 6 and then get that? What do you? I guarantee there's going to be people in that position that will, not everybody, of course, but there's going to be a lot of people in a situation like that. And then you have the IndyCar game, which is going to be the first IndyCar game in over a decade.
Stay low.
So it's like people are going to be wanting IndyCar, but are they going to want to buy? Are they going to want to pay full price for an IndyCar game, and then like a month later, probably full price for a NASCAR game, and then GTA 6 comes around in November? I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Stay low. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Outside now.
$1,200? Is that new news, Austin? I saw there was some Xbox news that was supposed to be coming out this week. They lowered the price of Game Pass, I saw yesterday. Not as much as I would prefer it, but they did lower the price, I saw, which is a step in the right direction at least. How many times do you think Fox will advertise Indy 500 during Talladega? Oh yeah, because it's on main Fox, isn't it? Are we close enough to the Indy 500 where they're starting to advertise for it? I guess we're, what, a month away? Hi, Andre. We don't usually do these on Wednesday, but I had to make a change because we were going to stream NR 2003 tonight, but I wanted to do a few more tweaks on the production because I'm doing a bunch of production value for that stream. And it wasn't 100% ready. It was like 90% ready, and I wanted it to be 100%. So I swapped tomorrow's stream to today, and today's stream to tomorrow. So that's why it'll be back to Thursday next week. It'll be back on Thursday next week. Don't worry.
Clear high. You want it?
Do you have the script for Talladega? Yes, Todd Gilliland. Last lap pass on Carson Hocevar. Hocevar tries to right hook Todd Gilliland for his first Cup win, but instead fails, and then Kyle Busch comes through and right hooks Carson Hocevar into the wall.
Outside door.
And Hocevar finishes second. Gilliland wins, Kyle Busch third. There's your script.
Car still there. Clear high.
Game's not cheap in Canada or anywhere, absolutely. Like, I saw NASCAR 25 had a price drop yesterday.
You're 3 wide.
But in Canadian dollars, the game is still $60 after the price drop. 10 years ago, I'm going to sound like an old man here. 10 years ago, a full price game was $60, and now a price drop game is $60. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
Car high.
That game... NASCAR 25, I think it's the price drop in American 50. I think it's $50 American. In my personal opinion, the full price game should have been $50, not a price drop, but that's my opinion anyways.
You're 3 wide.
Big shot to the back of the 23 Logano again. Huge shot. Look at the inside line go. Bubba Wallace, your point leader. Top 2 in points are 1-2.
High.
It is $50, yeah. Like, after a price drop, it should not still be that expensive. Like, that's the price the game should have launched at, because, like, there's still a lot of content to be desired out of this game. It should not have been. What did the game launch at in American? I don't know. You guys could tell me that, maybe.
Clear outside.
Because it was like, I think it was 80 Canadian dollars when the game came out, which is pretty standard. But I am starting to see games now It was 60 American dollar. Okay, yeah, that adds up. So it should have been 80 Canadian. So they only dropped the game $10. I thought they would have dropped more than that. But I saw this one, and I don't care about soccer, but I was just like looking at games on Steam, and FC 26, whatever the new soccer game is 100 Canadian dollars right now for the standard edition, not like some special edition. No, it's just the normal version of the game. And I was like, oh my god, like I will never pay that much money for a game ever. I don't care what the game is. GTA 6 could get an asterisk beside it. I would probably pay $100 for GTA 6, but that's probably the only game I would warrant spending that much money for ever. Even then, you know, that's just a price grab, you know. It is barren of content. I think GTA 6 is going to be super expensive when it comes out. You can't call me a GTA shill, Austin. I barely even play. When's the last time I played GTA 5? Probably like 5 years ago. If you don't count like GTA 5 RP anyways, but normal GTA. You're willing to spend $100 for gold, but it probably depends on how good the game is, right, Sean? In like the video I made for tomorrow about NASCAR 26, I mentioned in the video, and I mentioned it here, like they gotta take a very large leap forward for NASCAR 26. No discussion. Like they just gotta go and take a very large leap in polish, fixing a lot of these issues that have still not been fixed for NASCAR 25, AI, pit stops, you know, all that kind of stuff. I was going to jump to the outside right there, but I didn't see a run coming. That is a very good point, Tel Contar. Like the game, yeah, I mean, like the increasing price of games does make sense, right? With the way the economy is, like I get it, but I'm still like, dang, you know, the prices of games, and it's not just games, it's for everything, but the prices increase a lot more than everybody's wages do, that's for sure. Oh yeah, biffle font option, that would be really cool. I agree. A half step forward. I will be content in NASCAR 26 if they do some very straightforward things. As I've mentioned it so many times, silly season in career mode. Let me drive for a real team in career mode. You've already got me there on career mode. Sold. That's enough for one game. Just, and then we keep on going further for 27 and beyond. Add more. Fix the AI, basically. Add more variance in the running positions. Don't have them set to run exactly what their rating is on each track. That's just genuinely a terrible design. Fix the pit stop issues. Fix the bad restarts. Give me crossplay. 6 things right there I just listed off. You give me those. If you give me those things alone, I will be content. I will be content with NASCAR 26. Because then you've already got the game in a very good spot to just keep thriving at that point. The Switch 2's launch price would have gotten Nintendo the same amount of wealth as the Wii did in 06 or 07. How much was the Switch 2 again? I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I saw it in the store a few weeks ago, and I was like, holy crap, it's that expensive? I feel like in Canadian it was like $700. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. $550? That makes sense. So yeah, that probably equals out to like 7 something in Canadian. It was insane. I could not believe it. I was like, I could get you know, an Xbox for the same price. Man, ever since we got to the front, we've just stayed here. Now, if we get green flag pit stops, we're going to be very vulnerable. So I am worried about that. That's where, if we get green flag pit stops, we're 100% going to lose ground, and we'll be back down the order. So that's my one concern. Because it took us like 30 some odd laps to get up front from the back of the field. I don't want to go to the back. I want to stay up here. Can't afford to buy 3 more games because it costs too much. Absolutely. There's a reason a lot of people have gone, you know, the opposite direction and have gone to more of these more like smaller, cheaper games that are like $15 to $20. The friend slot games, I guess some people call it. It's, man, like gaming is too expensive. With the way the economy's gone, everything's so expensive. You can't afford to just like buy your AAA games like 2 or 3 a year. Like you just can't do it anymore. They're just too expensive.
One high.
Pit stop. We're gonna be pitting here in 18 laps unless we get a yellow.
Stay low. 3 wide. Car high.
Hi, Mr. Peanut. That's what it's called, Mr. Peanut. It's friend slot.
3 wide.
Tell Contar nails it on the head right there. Absolutely.
Hold your car outside. You're 3 wide.
I don't even remember the last game I bought. What was the last game I bought? Like AAA game. I've bought like $10 games or something, $15 games. I'm trying to remember the last AAA game that I actually purchased.
Outside now.
I genuinely think the last one I purchased was Starfield in 2023. I think that was the last one. I have not bought a AAA game since then, unless I'm forgetting one. Do you like drag racing? I respect drag racing, but I'm not a big fan of it. I can't buy into the you know, drive in a straight line, just not really that entertaining to me. But in terms of respect, I have a ton of respect for the drivers. It's absolutely insane what they do.
3 wide.
My car number is 99. We're driving Suarez's car. RDR2, that's a great game, Mr. Peanut. If that's going to be the last game you bought that was a AAA game, that is a great game. Jedi Survivor.
Outside now.
Yeah, they fly. They go. Yeah, I mean, those funny cars are. Is it the Top Fuel cars, right? They go over 300.
3 wide. Outside. 1 up high. 3 wide.
Like, yeah, drag racing is insane. It's not for me though. I just, like I said, I don't get any enjoyment out of watching drag racing. It's just, I want wheel to wheel,
3 wide.
physical contact, dramatic racing.
Outside now. 4 wide.
And that's, you know, everything I just described is not really what drag racing really is. You want to get technical, I guess it is technically wheel to wheel. They start literally side by side, but not the same.
4 wide. 3 wide. Car outside.
But like I said, I have a ton of respect for those guys and what they do. Just because I don't really care for the racing doesn't mean I don't, you know, have a huge amount of respect for them.
Car outside.
Bubba, my man, is getting after it in this 23 car. Back to the lead goes the number 23. You got Elliott up here, and you got Keselowski, Cindric, Hamlin, myself, Bowman as well, Hocevar. A lot of damage on that 77.
Car high.
RDR2 and 1 all GTA team.
Here 3 wide. 1 high.
Oh wait, I see. RDR2 and 1 in all GTA games. Who in here is getting GTA 6? Probably just like almost everybody, I'd imagine.
Stay low. High side now.
You know, the better question to ask is,
Outside.
who here thinks GTA 6 is going to flop?
3 wide.
I think it's going to be, I think even if the game was mid, it's going to be too big to truly flop. I think Austin was saying the same thing last night or something. Him and I were talking about it.
3 wide. 3 wide. Outside. 3 wide.
Too big to fail. I agree. I don't think it can fail no matter what.
3 wide. Here, 3 wide. Clear, clear. Outside door.
I am very curious to see though how expensive that game's going to be at launch.
3 wide. 1 high.
All right, we got another 13 laps of fuel. Again, pushing the 23 up front. We've been running this bottom the entire stage, it feels like, but it's working. It is working.
You're all clear.
I'm okay with just riding behind the 23 because we're just saving gas right now. And we still got another half the stage to go. And then we head into that, you know, final stage and we'll
High side now.
race it out for a win.
3 wide. That was your best lap ever, bud.
I think where GTA 6 is going to win a lot of people is you know how GTA 5 RP has like exploded and Rockstar humped on to implementing RP
Outside.
straight into GTA 6. And I think that's something that's going to probably, I think,
Here, 3 wide.
change a lot of GTA Online and how that goes for a lot of people. I think that's going to be a really big thing when that comes out. Fuel saving did not go well in today's career mode video. It did not. I don't know how I screwed that up as much as I did. I genuinely don't, because I was saving fuel and I thought I had enough fuel to go into turn 3 and then I would start running out of fuel. That was my expectation. And I ran out way before that. And even if I ran out into turn 3 where I thought I was going to run out, I think I still would have lost because
Stay low.
I won't. I guess I'm already kind of spoiling, but I won't spoil the winner if anyone, just in case no one's seen it. But the winner was a lot closer to me than I anticipated when I ran out originally. So I think I still would have lost no matter what. Because I was not planning to make it. I was planning to run out of fuel into 3 and 4. And yeah, somehow I screwed that up. Here comes Elliott. I'm going to jump up. Try to take it. And, well, that might not work. I need a Blaney.
Inside now. Here, 3 wide. Car inside. 4 wide. 3 wide.
Oh, I might regret doing that.
1 bottom.
SVG up here. Shane Van Gisbergen. Doesn't matter if you're in a Trackhouse car at a super speedway. Anybody can be up front.
Out in front. Nice job.
Did anyone see the F1 video today by chance?
Stay high.
I was really, really proud of the intro of that video where we did like the Sky Sports segment and then included Kyle Larson. Blaney, why are you going all the way up here? Look at what you're doing. Look at what you just did. You just allowed those guys on the inside to just train right on past us.
1 on the bottom.
All right, we're halfway through this first stage. 10 more laps of fuel. Will we see green flag pit stops? It looks like we might.
Got the lead.
SVG's been
All clear.
on has run up front quite a bit recently on those super speedways, which has been nice to see. I agree. I'm with that, Sean. I didn't mind that prime paint scheme from last year, but the one he's got this year looks way better. It's blue and black, right? Unless I'm thinking of a different car, but I'm pretty sure it's blue and black now. Like this one here don't look too bad, but use the right hook strategy. The Kevin Harvick 2015 strategy. Oh, Blaney's gonna get up there.
1 Going up high.
Now we're going to be 3 wide in the middle
wide.
with Josh Berry, who's going to push me
We're
back
out
out
front,
front.
Clear bottom.
I'm just trying to stay up front. We know we're going to have to pit. We know we're going to give up track position when we pit. So I'm
You're
trying
all
to
clear.
stay up front now because we're probably going to give up like 20 spots when we come into the pits here. Why do they keep running way up to the wall?
High side now. Outside door.
Here comes Blaney.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back. 3 wide. Car outside.
You'd add roots for anyone in the 88 since Dale Jarrett. So is he a Zillish fan now? Oh, Connor Zillish, man. It's been such a bad year for him.
Still there.
I said it was going to be a rough year for Zillish, but I didn't really think it was going to be this bad. But obviously it's Trackhouse. You know, it's a Trackhouse problem. It's not a talent issue.
High side now.
So it's going to be a rough year for Connor, for everybody. Shane, Connor, Chastain as well. I mean, Chastain's running like garbage. You know, he's the guy that leads the team, and he runs mid-20s. Like it's just absolutely horrific right now for Trackhouse. They got some road courses coming up though. You know, Connor and Shane will be contenders there. You got a super speedway where, you know, they can surprise everybody, get a good result. It's interesting because SVG kind of started out the year, got some really competitive results, and then it just seemed like Trackhouse just completely fell right off. And now they're just, you know, they're all running 25th to 33rd on a weekly basis right now. It's just terrible. What did you guys make? I can't remember if I asked about this on Monday. Hi, Davis. What did you guys make of Denny Hamlin comments on Kyle Busch? I know Kyle Busch is very upset. I agreed with Denny personally, but we've got 6 laps of field. We have got 3 cars that looks like separated from the field as well. And the pack is starting to separate a little bit. This is interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think Kyle took it the wrong way. Denny made points that were all facts, like straight up facts, and Kyle kind of took it in a way of, I don't think Denny really called him washed, because like Denny said he had been struggling, and I don't know, maybe everyone's different and takes that a different way, but when he said, oh, SVG's around, he didn't say that. Oh, Logano's in it. Green flag, pit stops, goodbye.
Road is open.
But I didn't look at it as him saying he was washed, although if he did say that, low-key, he's kind of right there too, you know? But I saw a stat. I saw a stat the other day. In the last 3 years, they were teammates at Joe Gibbs Racing. I think it was last 3. Kyle Busch won 4 races in the same equipment that Denny Hamlin won 11. Denny Hamlin won 11 races. So Hamlin backs up, you know, the comments of Kyle had started struggling those last few years at JGR before he had even moved into the
Pace car's off.
RCR equipment. And now,
You ready now?
and then Kyle chose to go
Green, green, green.
to RCR after having an offer from Joe Gibbs for less money. I know I saw some people say, well, Kyle Busch should not have taken less money. I disagree. When you're coming off of 3 years where your results have declined, you got to expect to take less money at that point. You know, we're talking about now. We're not talking about what you've done. Where, yeah, like I know, yeah, Kyle won a championship, absolutely, but he won a championship previously, but what is he doing
Stay high.
now, you know? You can win. Let's look at Jimmy Johnson. Hi, PH. Jimmy Johnson won 7 NASCAR championships, 7 Cup Series titles.
Clear low.
When he fell off in his last 4 years, no one said, but he's a 7-time champion. No, we said he's washed right now, and we didn't care. No one cared about the 7 championships that he won. We're like, right now he's washed. That's the matter of the facts. We don't care how many titles he won previously. What matters is what's happening now. What is he doing now? Like, of course, Kyle Busch deserves all the respect, and I mean, he's a Hall of Fame easy. He's an incredible driver. But facts are facts. Right now, he's struggling.
Still there. 3 wide. One high.
Faster, more nimble on the wheel, but getting through traffic seems to be a little difficult. The arm workout is real. Turn that force feedback all the way to the maximum, Mr. Bad Guy. Oh, I mean, if Denny was to hop in the 8 car, here's what I think would happen. Kansas, Kyle Busch ran. Where did Kyle Busch run? 33rd? It was bad. It was bad. I think if you put Denny Hamlin in Kyle Busch's car right now, I think Hamlin runs 10 spots at least better than Kyle Busch, but he's not going to go up there and run top 10. His RCR still sucks. Hamlin's not going to go up there and be a top 10 car. Absolutely no chance. But I think he's still going to run better than Kyle Busch, because I think right now Kyle Busch has fallen off harder than Denny Hamlin has as they have gotten older. I think that's just what's happened. You know, some drivers, it doesn't matter how good you are, some drivers fall off earlier than others. Denny Hamlin has not fallen off yet. He will. It's going to be like a switch. Denny Hamlin's going to just fall off a complete cliff at some point. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening with Kyle Busch. He's falling off the cliff before Denny has.
You're 3 wide. 3 wide. Outside.
But I mean, Austin Dillon has consistently outrun the 8, you know, all year long. On top of that, though, more credit to Kyle, though. His crew chief is brand new for the most part to next gen. I know he's got a little bit of experience, I've heard. But still, he's got a new crew chief, so that's going to be still a factor that they've got to figure out. So I do think you can see Kyle Busch's performance still get better throughout the year. I wouldn't, you know, is he going to make the chase? Not a chance, but...
1 high.
Yeah, Denny works way harder. Denny puts in the work to make sure he does not fall off. I think that's... What I think right now, I think a lot of drivers that are in their early 30s and younger need to look at what Denny is doing and understand that if you do the same work ethic that Denny's putting into his mid-40s, then they also can have that same kind of career. I think what Denny's doing right now is going to change the mold for a lot of drivers when they get to the age bracket that he's in.
3 wide. Outside now.
Would you say the same thing about Richard Petty after his 200th win? Can't comment on it because I did not experience it. If I didn't experience it, I can't comment on it because I didn't get to see what his racecraft looked like at that point. So I have zero comment. But I can talk about Jimmy Johnson, you know. Bro fell off a cliff. He was washed for 3 years, you know, after being one of the best of all time. Kyle Busch right now is washed. He's falling off. I hate to see it because I really like Kyle Busch right now.
3 wide.
You know, Jeff Gordon fell off to a degree. Not as hard as a Johnson or a Busch, but he had a period of falling off.
Clear outside. Outside door. 3 wide. Outside. Car still there. You're 3 wide.
What do we got here? 16 to go? Yes. Ryan Preece up here as well. Yeah, Tony Stewart fell off. Tony Stewart had a lot of things that happened, obviously, in like 2013.
3 wide.
Didn't he break his leg at one point around the same time? Maybe like 2014, I feel like Tony Stewart broke his leg.
3 wide.
So he had a lot of things that kind of fed into that, but he certainly fell off too. Absolutely. The large majority, I mean, everybody falls off. Everybody falls off no matter what. It's just all about, you know, the times that they fall off is all different. Like a lot of the time it's in that early 40 number. But, you know, you have those moments like a Hamlin or a Mark Martin who can have like a
Three wide.
resurgence.
3 wide. Outside now.
That Kevin Ward thing, yes, I remember the Kevin Ward thing. That was,
3 wide.
we won't dive too deep into the
Outside
Kevin
now.
Ward thing, but I think it was my first
One
ever,
up high.
if I remember correctly, it was the first ever race I had been to in my entire life. Was a sprint car race at my local dirt track. And it was the night before that
Clear
incident
outside.
happened with Kevin Ward. And then I found out that Kevin Ward was he was in the race I was at watching the night before. I had no clue. But he was racing at my local dirt track the night before. Because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they were in New York. With the
door.
Tony Stewart incident. So that would make
3 wide.
very logical sense going from my third track to
Outside.
then New York the next night.
3 wide.
We've
Car
dropped back
outside.
a little bit here.
4 wide. 3 wide. Clear
Are you
outside.
announcing the new driver for the
Clear.
25 in the next episode? Yes. And I gotta mention you in that episode as well, PH.
Outside now. 1 low.
We gotta start making some moves here.
Clear outside. 1 on the bottom. 1 inside. 3 wide.
It was New York, okay, yeah.
Inside door.
Whoa, Chase Elliott! Chase Elliott nearly
outside.
turns me in the tri-oval.
Clear outside.
And that got close. What were you doing there? Oh, we're 4 wide into turn 1. And now I'm going to get shoved out of line. Chase Elliott, oh my goodness, what a legend. Chase Elliott's going to stick with me. Thank you, Chase
Inside.
Elliott.
1 bottom. Inside. 3 wide. 4 wide. 3 wide.
What did Lala tell you?
4 wide. 3 wide.
Shout out to Lala. He's our Formula One My
Inside.
Career Mode pit reporter guy. He's
Inside.
the PH of the F1
wide.
career.
4 wide. Car inside. 3 wide. 4 wide.
Oh yeah, Jeff Burton fell off.
3 wide.
Yeah, super hard. Absolutely.
4 wide. Inside door.
Ryan Newman.
3 wide.
Ryan Newman fell off. I think Ryan Newman fell off a lot earlier than a lot of drivers. Then again, Penske did have a lot of struggles at one point as well, but then, you know, at Stewart Haas, Ryan Newman never really did a whole lot. He won a few races here and there, but,
3 wide.
you know, while, you know, a Harvick could go win a title or Stewart won a title, you know, Ryan Newman was just kind of there.
Still there.
Didn't Ryan Newman win the Brickyard one year in like 2013, if I'm not mistaken? I think he did.
Clear low if you want it.
I think he held off like Jimmy Johnson or something.
1 low.
Pretty sure that happened.
3 wide.
He won it in 2023.
bottom.
Okay, yeah, 2013.
3
Yeah.
wide. Here 3 wide.
I was never a Ryan Newman fan. I don't know why. Like, even before he did the cheap shot in 2014 on Larson to get in over Jeff Gordon for the Final Four, even
Inside.
before that, I didn't really like him. He was one of those drivers, like, growing up as a kid, I just, for whatever reason, like, would have a driver I just didn't like. They didn't do anything, I just didn't like him. And Ryan Newman was that guy. I just did not like Ryan Newman for whatever reason.
Inside door. 3 wide.
Carson Kvapil is the lead candidate to replace Alex Bowman in the NASCAR 25 career mode. Bowman goes to the Spire 71.
Inside door. 3 wide. 4 wide. 10 to go this time. Carlo. Here 3 wide.
2024 Brickyard 400 was bad to watch. I agree.
3 wide.
October King, I have been doing pretty well.
Inside.
I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been
Here
coping
3 wide.
as a Kyle
wide.
Busch fan.
1 inside.
I do
wide.
want things to get better for you for this
4 wide.
season.
Car inside.
10 laps to go here in stage 2. Kyle Busch is up here in the mix. He won stage 1 when a caution came out at the right time. And now here we are 4 wide
Still
on
there.
the outside. We're going to go to the lead right here.
3 wide.
Maybe. Chase Elliott wants to give me a shove, we will. Maybe he won't. There we go. That'll get us clear.
Stay high.
Back to the lead here in
Low.
Talladega with 9 laps to
One
go.
inside.
Oh,
Clear
Chastain's
inside.
down there. I just about wrecked him. All right, now he's clear. I'm coming down.
Stay low.
2024
We just
Brickyard
lost
was a good race
wide.
until they rigged the finish. Are you a believer in that? Do you actually think they rigged that finish?
the lead. Hold your line.
It was a stupid yellow, but it was very consistent. It was very consistent with
Car outside.
NASCAR's officiating that year.
Car high. 3 wide. Out in front. Nice job. All clear.
Are they wrecking? Hamlin's around. Stenos in it as well. Chase Elliott involved.
Pit road is open.
Caution. I couldn't tell if that was one of them dank AI crashes or if that was contact that caused that, but either way, we're going to have a late stage restart here. Trackhouse dominance may bore fans. We all want to see some Trackhouse dominance again, right? I am convinced that when we go back to the next road course, which I think is Watkins Glen, I don't think Trackhouse wins. I think they are so far off that the talent from SVG or Connor Zilish will not be able to
Coming to the green.
overcome that. Like, they'll still run good, but I don't think they'll win.
Be ready.
All right,
Go,
time
go,
to
go.
restart.
Outside door.
How many laps
5 to
left?
go now.
5 to go in stage 2. We are up front looking for
Still in
one
there.
bonus point if we win the stage.
Stay low.
Hey, you know, you think Yuki Tsunoda's going to end up on the grid next year by
Stay low.
chance? I wouldn't be shocked if he finds his way back on the grid. You got your stick and ball sports to
Stay
cheer
low.
you up.
Car outside. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Clear outside.
Yeah, Reddick's been kind of thriving on some late race yellows, it feels like. Tyler Reddick's got 5 wins, but he's only led, like,
outside.
I think the stat was 189 laps that he's led, which is, like, wild to have that many wins in that few laps.
You're 3 wide.
Is that stage over
5
again?
stage.
Oh
That's
my
good for
god,
some
stage over again. We just got robbed. We just got robbed of a stage win. Stenhouse again.
Pit road is open.
Caution's out. Who won the stage? Chastain won the stage.
Let us know if you want to
Dang.
change this strategy.
Okay.
Sounds good. We're coming in, fellas.
We've had a lot of yellows in this race. A lot more. And we've had more cautions in the first 2 stages than I think we did in the last 2 combined races from Bristol and Kansas. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I feel like we ended up having quite a few yellows on Kansas by the end of it, didn't we? All right, stage
Hey,
2's
start off.
over. Let me get a drink here before we dive in. You're bringing the new manufacturer to NASCAR? What's the new manufacturer? Is it Tesla? What do you think about NASCAR talking about a new manufacturer other than Dodge? I think it would be Honda, right? So I would be all for it. I think it'd be really cool. I'd be 100% down with. I don't care what the manufacturer is. More manufacturers, the better. In the Goon Squad. Okay. Goodbye, Linus. Sigma Racing will be the first to run the new manufacturer. Welcome back, Brendan. All right, stage 3.
Get away.
Stage 1 winner was Kyle Busch. Stage 2 winner Chastain. Both stages
Green.
end under
One
yellow.
on the bottom.
We're back racing. It is 68
Stay high.
laps to go. How much fuel do we have?
1 low.
35 laps of fuel. Huh. So if we were to run this
Still
out
there.
and then pit, we'd be good by 2 laps. But we know there's going to be yellows, so we're not even really going to worry. Watch this go green. This is just going to go
Stay
green
high.
for the long haul right here. We have not had a green flag pit stop yet. This is going to be where it happens.
Hold your line. Inside.
Oh my god, it's so slow.
Inside.
There goes Jones. Final stage
One on the
underway.
bottom.
Coming to 67 to go.
Stay high. Car inside.
This is like 20 laps longer than the final stage will
bottom.
be IRL this weekend.
Car low. 3 wide. 1 low.
Give Blaney a shot forward.
Car low.
One
Here's
thing
the
I hope
wide.
they change for NASCAR 26 is the
4 wide.
super speedway racing. It's
3
way
wide.
too
1
easy
inside.
for the player
3 wide.
to get to the front and just stay up front.
3
You know,
wide.
it doesn't take a whole lot. Like, I'll lose a few spots
4 wide.
here and there. We might drop back down to like 9th or 10th.
Inside now.
But then
Here, 3 wide.
it's super easy to just get back through the field a little bit. So that's something I would like to see them
4
work
wide.
on for NASCAR
3
26.
wide.
Just make super speedway racing harder. I don't know how you do it, but I'm not a video game
4 wide.
developer, so but I'm hopeful they can make it a
3
bit
wide.
more difficult. I feel like
4
super
wide.
speedway racing's always
3
been
wide.
too easy
Outside.
in NASCAR
1 low.
games. Like, there's gotta be a way to make it a bit more difficult.
Inside. Three wide. Inside. Here, 3 wide. Inside.
Reddick on the cover for NASCAR 26.
inside.
That'd be a good one.
3 wide.
We're going to be 4
3 wide.
wide, briefly, back to 3. Help
Inside.
from Cindric. Big help from Cindric. But now I'm going to jump down in front of Denny Hamlin because I like Denny Hamlin a lot more.
Stay high.
And now he's going
Car's
to push
still
us
there.
out
We're out front.
to the
driver.
front. The crowd roars as the 99 takes the lead in Talladega one more time.
Still there.
Hamlin's going to
Clear
give me
low
one
if you
more
want it.
shot. And now I'm going to jump down. Tell Contra, we should show them some of the schemes you've made for season 2. You guys are you guys interested in seeing some of
Car
the
outside.
season 2 My Career paint schemes that Tell
Outside.
Contra looked at?
We'll get the lead.
He
back.
actually,
Stay
he
focused.
made
3 wide.
he put together a Red Bull car for our season 2, and it
Car's
looked
still
like
there.
really good. He was kind of he wasn't giving himself
One
enough
high.
credit. It looked phenomenal. Yeah, DM if you can DM them to me, and then as soon
Here,
as we're
3
done,
wide.
we'll take a look. We'll take a look at them
Car
really quick
high.
before we end the stream because they are really cool, and I really like the Red Bull car. Kyle Busch lead. I'm gonna cut Kyle Busch some slack
3
here.
wide.
I'll let him
Outside.
come down.
Still there. Stay low. Outside door.
Big shot to the 8.
High
DM
side
sent,
now.
thank you, Tel Contract. I think you guys will enjoy some of these paint schemes he whipped up. And just seeing Red Bull
outside.
on a Dodge is really cool. Really cool. Never played the game, but really enjoy your
Three
career videos. Seems
side now.
you struggle to win. Unfortunately, that's correct. Is the
Outside
car
door.
fully upgraded?
4 wide.
Yes. It is fully upgraded. What I've struggled with is still, I think, finessing the game settings.
Stay low.
Mainly, I mean, there's still
3
a
wide.
couple of disadvantages, even in a fully
Here, 3
upgraded
wide.
car. The AI are always
Clear
faster
high. You want it.
on a straightaway
3
for
wide.
whatever reason, no matter what. Doesn't make any sense.
Car outside.
That's a bit of a problem. But one thing I've struggled with against the AI is dialing in the
Clear
setup
outside.
to be good all the way throughout a run. You know, the AI, they're always good
3 wide.
at the beginning of a run, end of a run, where I'm either good at the beginning of a run, bad at the end, or vice versa. You know, I'm bad at the beginning or good at the end. I'm just always like giving up some time somewhere. Or I get the strategy wrong. There's a lot of things I kind of like do wrong that I'm still like learning, you know. But doing these 100% races have helped quite a bit. One thing I've learned that I need to, that I'm going to start implementing is, you know, going longer in a run, like when a pit stop cycle kicks off, going longer is usually better, and then hit, you have fresher tires. But when I run a career mode race, it's a shorter race, it's on 4x wear instead of normal, so instead of running 5 to 10 laps longer in a scenario of like a race like this we would do at a normal track, on 4x wear you only want to run 1 lap longer, maybe 2, and then you got to come in, because I give up too much time by staying out those 5 to 6 extra laps. So there's definitely some more changes I got to make. Tell Contar, that is the Red Bull car we're gonna run. I just love that car. I think you did such a good job with it. So no matter what, I don't even bother to get anyone to try and make one, because that's the one we're running.
Stay low.
We haven't seen like much of the 4x4x4 lately here. It's been a very different type of race ever since like midway through stage 2. I don't know why.
Clear up top.
Do I go up top? No, the 2's there.
1 bottom. 3 wide.
What did you miss? Not a whole lot, Trey. It's just been some intense racing, some cautions here and there. Chastain takes the 2nd stage. We end up permanently now in P10.
Clear up top. Car outside.
Bit of a shot there from the 34. Big run down the back into turn 3. I'm going to stick with the 48. Oh, I kind of squeezed up the 2.
3 wide.
I'm going to give Bowman a base shove here on the exit of the corner if I can get to his bumper.
1 inside.
There we go. There you go. We're going to, oh yeah, huge shot from the 34. Straight to the lead.
3 wide. Inside.
You got the settings on normal. I have considered like going back down to like 3x tire wear and tear, but I don't know. 4x seems good. It's kind of hard. It's really hard to get the settings in NASCAR 25 into like a really, really good spot. Like it always seems like there's some kind of tweaking you can always do to it. Like starting next episode, I made another little tweak to my settings and put the tire wear a bit higher for the AI, because it does seem like their tires hang on better than the players do. So I have adjusted that for the next episode.
Inside. You got the lead.
Back to the lead. Help from Ryan Blaney. Clear. Thank you very much. Is that our fastest lap of the day? Yes, it is, a 50.929. Blaney's going all the way up to the wall here. Look at him, right up to the wall. Just gonna wait for that inside line to get a run, and we'll jump back down. We're running the Dale Jr. line here. I'm going to jump down in front of the 2.
1 outside. We lost the lead.
There goes Blaney. But now the 2 is going to give us a nice shove. We got what, how many laps left?
Out in front, nice job.
Just over 50.
Clear high, you want it.
Look at the run from Kyle Busch, though. That number 8, it's got a big shove from Haley, Gilliland, Keselowski as well. I'm not really going to defend that.
Outside.
There they go.
We just lost the lead.
Will
Three
we
wide.
see a green flag
One
pit
up
stop
high.
in stage 3? That's the big
Gear
question.
3 wide.
We know if there is a green flag pit stop, we are going to be losing
One high.
track position. So that is a concern. Oh, Brad, my man. Okay, I'll let you have it.
Stay low.
And now he's just going to stomp on the brake pedal here.
Still in there?
I wish the super speedway racing in real
One
life
high.
was, you know, this good. Instead it's just whatever we're going to have this weekend, fuel saving or all out at 2x2. My
Outside.
pick to win Dega is the current car in front
Three
right
wide.
now, the 34 Todd Gill
Car
and
outside.
Toddy G. He's going to win.
3 wide. Outside now.
Who do I want to win though? Kyle Larson.
Four
I
wide.
want to see Kyle Larson
3 wide.
get his first super speedway win. My dad would be happy as well. He's a Larson fan.
Outside now.
And obviously, what Larson has, what's the race count for Larson now? 32 races in it since he's won.
Still in there. 3 wide. One up
I
high.
think we all thought Kyle
Three
Larson
wide.
had that race won in overtime in Kansas, and then the 45 just drove right on up to him, like no problem
Hold your line.
whatsoever.
Three wide.
It was just outrageous what he was able to do.
Hold your line. All clear. Car high. Outside door.
Yeah,
One
turning
outside.
ideas into an actual, like, and being able to actually put it down into a design is so hard, Sean. That's something I've
Outside
always
now.
struggled with too. Like, oh, I have ideas, but then like
Gear 3 wide.
in like Photoshop or
One
whatever
high.
you can use to make paint scheme, and then it's like I have an idea, but actually putting that
Four wide.
idea, like
Three
turning it
wide.
into
4 wide.
what I want is such a
High side now.
difficult
Three
thing
wide.
to do.
3 wide.
I used to love making paint schemes
Outside.
back on NASCAR 15. I spent more time
Three
in the
wide.
paint booth on NASCAR 15 than I
One
did
high.
actually like racing cars. If my Xbox 360 still worked, I would
Car high.
like get it out, hook it up, and we would just like show some
One
of the paint
high.
schemes I used to make. I
Gear
made
three
this.
wide.
I remember I made this Fallout 4 paint scheme back in NASCAR 15 because that was the year
One
Fallout
up
4
high.
came out. And I was really proud of that because I made like the Brotherhood of Steel power armor.
3 wide.
I don't know what power armor helmet they have on the cover of the game. Is it a T51? I
Car
don't know.
outside.
But I made that the cover
wide.
art helmet on the car, and it was so cool. It was so cool.
Car high.
I was so proud of it.
Outside now.
Paj is insane with his concepts. Absolutely.
One high.
Paj is an animal, man. He is. The paint schemes he comes up with, his work is insane. I would have
Car
to
still
say
there.
Paj is probably the, like in my
Still in
personal
there.
opinion, the best up and coming paint
One high.
scheme designer there is.
1 outside. 3
And I
wide.
hope he keeps getting some opportunities because he absolutely deserves them.
Car outside. 1 outside. 3 wide.
Yeah, everyone makes some bangers, you know. Like, look back at the
Three
Heat
wide.
5 career mode. Everybody
outside.
that was making paint schemes
Three wide.
in that original
Four
Heat
wide.
5 career mode for
Gear
the
three wide.
2 or 3 years that we did it, like, insane. Everybody was making
Four wide.
incredible stuff. Cashinero, Sanok, remember Sanok
Outside door.
was
3 wide.
putting out some cool ones here and there. He always, like, took care of, like, the underfunded teams,
Three
like
wide.
Rick Ware Racing and stuff, but he would even make some bangers there. Cashinero, and like, again, Paz was just absolutely outrageous what Paz would come up with
Hold your line.
in a good way.
One high.
His work was just insane.
3 wide. High side now. 4 wide. 1 up
You
high.
could remove one full-time driver per
Outside door.
championship. Hocevar,
3 wide.
Ben Rhodes
Four
and
wide.
trucks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like. I really
Gear
wouldn't
three
want to
wide.
get rid of anybody, to be
Four
honest. If I'm thinking about it.
wide. 4 wide. 5 wide. 4 wide.
Oh yeah, 2311. 2311 paint
Three
schemes,
wide.
man. They are so bad. Page deserves
Outside.
really good opportunity because, man, those teams could really benefit from him. Page kind of reminds me of, like,
Stay low.
he would fit in well with, like, a Trackhouse kind of branding, I think.
1 up high.
But, like, Trackhouse already has, like, an incredible paint scheme designer. But Trackhouse is
low.
really good with their
Outside
branding
door.
and, like, their sponsors and their team collaboratively are
Stay low.
a lot more
Outside
lenient,
now.
it seems like, on the creativity of paint schemes.
Clear high, you want it.
I remember that debate of shortening the cup races, yeah. Absolutely. I personally don't want cup races to be any shorter than they are, but if they did shorten them, I wouldn't complain. Like, I don't want them to be shorter, but I'm not going to complain about it if they
One
were.
low. Outside.
You know, look at O'Reilly. Like, I love the length of O'Reilly
Clear up
races.
top.
So, like, if Cup said, we're going to make our races, like, the same length as O'Reilly races, I'm not going to be like, oh, this sucks. I'd be okay
Carlo.
with it. But if it's up to just me,
Outside.
I wouldn't change it at all. I'd just keep it where it's
Inside
at.
Clear
Hocevar
high.
is making that fourth
One
lane work
inside.
right now. I'm going to jump up with the 2.
1 low.
Come here. Let's get a fourth
Three wide.
lane properly
Outside door.
worked in.
4 wide. Inside door. 3 wide. Clear up top. 1 high. 3 wide. 4 wide.
Yeah, teams
Five
all
wide.
the
Here, three
simple
wide.
paint schemes is a very kind of popular.
Inside door.
Which kind of like it kind of goes
Four wide.
along with like a lot
Three
of
wide.
corporate branding. We're in an era
One
of
outside.
simplicity right now, so it's like motorsports is kind of following along with that to an extent.
Inside door. Car inside. 3 wide.
Where'd you get your gear
One
shifter? And
outside.
will it only work with your wheel? I'm not 100% sure if it will work with other wheels
One
or
on the
not,
bottom.
but I'm pretty confident it can
One
because you
inside.
can plug it. You have to get a USB
Three
adapter, but you can plug it directly in your PC if you want. But don't quote me on that. I
Clear
don't
up
know
top.
100% for sure.
Inside.
But it is the Moza sequential shifter.
4 wide.
I just got it on
Three
the
wide.
Moza
Carlo.
website. Just look up Moza. It'll be right in there.
Car inside. 4 wide.
It wasn't
Three
terribly expensive at the
Here,
time.
three
I
wide.
don't know what the price is for it
Inside.
now, but at the time it wasn't too bad.
3 wide. 3 wide. 4 wide. Inside
Couple
now.
exhibition class
Three wide.
NASCAR races a year. What do you mean, like doing like
3 wide.
Cup,
Four wide.
O'Reilly, and trucks on the
One
track at
low.
the same time? Is that what you mean? That idea has been
Three wide.
floated around for some
One
All-Star
inside.
races. That would be interesting. That's for sure.
1 on the bottom.
I'd be
Here,
down to
three
see
wide.
it. I'd love to see that concept play out. I think it'd be cool to
1
see.
inside. 3 wide. 4 wide. Carlo. 3 wide. 4 wide. 1 inside. Clear high. Carlo.
Who's up front? Is that Kyle Busch
Three wide.
again? It is Kyle
4
Busch.
wide. 3 wide. 4 wide.
You got two
Here,
Busch
three
Masters.
wide.
Two of them. You got
Four
a
wide.
what do you got? A sequential
Clear high.
and a H pattern, Matthew? Is that what you got?
3 wide. Inside. 3 wide.
By the way,
Carlo.
I saw you DM me on Discord,
Four
Matthew.
wide.
I gotta check those out.
3 wide.
You got okay, sequential and H pattern. How do you have them set up at the same
Four wide.
time? Like how do they
3 wide.
are they like side by side? How do you have that set
Car
up?
high. 4 wide.
Are we
wide.
5 wide? We are 5 wide. We are 5
4
wide.
wide. 5 wide.
Back to 4, thank
One low.
goodness.
4 wide. 5 wide. 4 wide. 3 wide.
I'm hearing a lot of 4
One up
and
high.
5 wide.
4 wide.
Spotter right now.
Car inside.
Plan for your dad's guys.
Inside.
See.
3 wide.
I feel like I would
Four wide.
grab the wrong shifter,
3 wide.
you know?
Four
I'm like,
wide.
oh,
Clear high
let
if
me
you want it.
upshift, and I grab
Three
the
wide.
H pattern, you know,
Four
thinking I'm
wide.
going into second gear, and next thing you know, I throw it into like fifth.
Clear outside. Car high. 3 wide. Inside now.
This is some
Four wide.
pretty intense
Three
racing
wide.
here, coming up on the
Here,
final
three wide.
45 or
Three wide.
44 laps to go,
Inside door.
44 to go in Talladega, and we are in the middle of 5 wide
Clear
again,
outside.
briefly, very briefly 5 wide.
3 wide.
The 2
Car
and the
inside.
47, they are trying to crash. They are right on the verge of crashing.
1 low. 4 wide. 3 wide. 3 wide. Inside now.
Kozlowski's going. Do
Four
I
wide.
go with him? I think
Here,
I do.
three wide.
I'm going to go with him.
4 wide. 1 on the bottom.
Larson's right here behind me.
Three
Oh,
wide.
that one's dying.
4
Oh,
wide.
the 6
Carlo.
jumped down. Sorry,
Three
Larson.
wide.
Goodbye. See you
1 on
later.
the bottom. 3 wide. 1 bottom. 3 wide. 4 wide.
They're trying to wreck big time.
3
Absolutely.
wide.
Everyone's
One
right
low.
here together. The racing has
4
gotten
wide.
a lot more
Here 3 wide.
intense here in the last little bit. You think we're going to have a
Four
flip at Talladega?
wide.
I mean,
Four
it's always possible, right?
Here, three
But
wide. Inside.
if I had to put money down
Three
on
wide.
it, I'm going with no. And if anyone's going to flip, it's going to be Ryan Cruz.
1 low.
But no, I don't think we'll see a flip.
Inside. 3 wide. 4 wide. 3 wide. Inside door.
Big shove from Stenhouse. Hocevar's going to jump up in front. Logano's going to push
Three
him.
wide.
To the lead goes Carson Hocevar in Talladega.
One low.
We're going to be 4 wide briefly.
Here, three
Here
wide.
comes Denny Hamlin.
1 low. 3
Never
wide.
mind. You work on Sunday. You know you can just skip stage 1 and 2. Probably miss nothing. Probably.
Stay
I heard
high.
there's rain. I heard there's a rain threat on Saturday and I think Sunday. So we might end up getting. I hope it doesn't get delayed
job,
till
you got
Monday. But I mean, maybe there's
Clear.
a chance we end up having a Monday race. I don't know. Like if it's supposed to be a lot of rain, but we'll see. I guess. Chocolate lava cake ice cream. I've never had lava cake. Especially lava cake ice cream. Oh yeah, I didn't think about qualifying because we have more than 40 cars that are showing up in Talladega. Isn't it like 41 cars? Someone's going home in Talladega. How come your NASCAR 25 Talladega racing is never like this? What are your settings
Outside now.
for your game? Do you have draft
We lost the lead.
effect that
Let's get
turned
it back.
off to
1
zero?
high.
That makes
Three
a big
wide.
difference, I found. So it seems like the AI in this game are really weird. If they have a lot of draft,
Outside door.
they'll get big runs, but they don't really know what to do with the run.
Three
So
wide.
then they stomp on the brakes to kind of separate the packs, it'll clump everybody up. It's really weird.
Three
And then
wide.
they just kind of repeat that over and over again. That's the number one change. Your draft is 50. That's your first problem.
1 high.
Turn that to 0. If you turn your draft to 0, you will notice an immediate
Car outside.
an immediate difference. Turn that to 0. Turn your skill spread down.
Still
Don't
there.
turn it to 0. Put it at like 20. I think I'm running 20 or 25. And that's
Stay low.
honestly pretty well it.
Car high.
But yeah, the draft being at 0 is the main thing. Turn that to 0, you're gonna have a way, way better race.
Car high.
I'm sad it took me so long to figure it out, but yeah, it's so
Three wide.
much better at 0.
Car outside.
Your skill is 45. I would suggest putting it to like a
Outside.
20 to 25 just
Here,
for
three wide.
speedway.
3 wide. 1 up high.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Car high.
Daniel Dye in the 78 car this weekend. My man got the big promotion
Outside.
to a cup ride. Daniel Dye was over here.
Car high.
He said, didn't he?
Three
He
wide.
was like, I took some time to
Outside door.
reflect on myself. And the only thing he did was signing a deal with
Three
BJ
wide.
McLeod during that time, brother. I guess that's how we
Four wide.
reflect. I reflected by signing a very
Three wide.
important Cup Series deal.
Outside. Here, 3 wide.
Apparently the deal was signed
Car high.
before he said the thing. Is that confirmed?
1 up high.
Or is that speculation? The sponsor was on BJ's card Daytona. Ah, okay. I think it's funnier if we go with the original
3 wide.
option. So that's what
wide.
we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with that one. Just 'cause
Outside
it's
door.
funnier. But I believe it. I believe it.
Outside. 3 wide. Car high.
That's how you know he's got money though, because Daniel Dye really ain't that good. What has he done on track that warrants him being in a cup winner, you know? He hasn't really
Stay
done
low.
anything. Hi, Cashinero.
Outside.
How are you?
Car high. 3 wide.
We
4
were
wide.
talking about you earlier
3 wide.
and your paint
High side now.
scheme making abilities.
Car outside. Here, 3 wide.
4 wide for the lead, just about, or
Stay low.
second.
3 wide.
I'm gonna keep pushing
One
this
high.
50 forward. He's gonna have to lift for the 30 forward. Not your best
Outside
week.
door. 3 wide.
We
Still
did
in
not mention the target car. We did not mention the
there.
target
Outside
car.
door.
Sal Contar kind of mentioned it. He mentioned Junior
Here, 3 wide.
Motorsports, but he didn't bring up the target.
1 outside. Stay low. 1 outside. 3 wide. Outside now.
A lot of 4 wide up front. Christopher Bell leading.
Outside.
We've got just a little over 35 laps to go as we head down into turn number 1.
3 wide.
Green flag pit stops are looming.
3 wide.
6 laps
One
of
up
field.
high.
I swear, man, this is not
3
the
wide.
time for green flag pit stops in the final stage. That is not when I want pit stops. Because we will
3
lose
wide.
the track position if we pit under
Here,
green.
3 wide. Outside.
And we're going to get separated, so we'll lose track position.
wide.
We'll end up in a separation, and it'll be even harder.
3 wide.
Of course, a yellow could come out. We need a yellow at some point here because of the...
4 wide.
what do we... We can do 35
Leader's
laps
steady.
on a full tank. Oh my goodness, there they come. Bell's in,
5 wide.
Briscoe's in. That is right
Clear
on the
low.
number.
3 wide.
Others in as well. That
1
is
outside.
right on the number
4
for
wide.
field.
3 wide.
Because there'll be 35 to go right now. 35 laps to go right now, and we can do
Stay
35
low.
laps on a full tank of fuel. So that's going to be really interesting to watch that play out. I want to go at least one more
Stay low.
lap. But if we see a
Outside
bunch
now.
pit here, I guess we should come in. Should we have
Bring it around
something set
and
up
pit this
just in
time.
case
All right,
here?
change up the strategy
Hold
and
on,
we'll do
let's
the work.
get this
3
prepared.
wide.
Do we really need tires? Not really. I mean, the tires are fine, so I'm not even gonna bother putting tires on.
1 outside. Stay low.
Is the game audio too loud?
Here, 3 wide. Leaders on pit road.
There they
Car
come.
ahead is
Logano's in.
Slow down now. Inside door.
Hold on, I can adjust the mic. No one said anything, so I didn't even realize it was too quiet. Hold on, let me just crank this like way up. The game is drowning you out. Man, if only y'all should have said this on like lap 5 instead of lap 160. Okay, it should be. Hold on. I just maxed out my audio. And I can also. This is my normal talking voice. Hold on. I got a little volume. Oh yeah, that just spiked up the volume a bit more. How's that sound? Oh well, let me. Oh, I just peaked red. I don't want to be hitting red. All right. Let's try now. Too loud? Much better? We could try right there. We'll try a tad bit quieter. Like something like that. All right, let me know. I can keep adjusting on it. Oh, now my mouse is in the way. Watch out. All right.
One high.
All right, let me know. Let me know how it's...
One bottom.
Oh! Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch nearly turned me into the inside wall. We're all good, though. All right, let me know how the audio sounds right there. Good now? Okay.
Still in there.
Perfect. All right, we'll keep it right there then.
One up high.
I think we're about to see some pit stops. Let's get ready to pit right here.
Outside door.
My dad says I can hear you now, so even he thought I was too quiet. All right, I think we're all coming in. Let's pit, let's pit, let's pit, let's pit. Yeah, a whole bunch of cars coming in. Oh, I'm getting ran into by Kyle Busch. Speaking of wash, my goodness, leave some room. We're good. Their fuel consumption is at 70, Matty D. I turned that up on recommendation from someone in my comments. All right, this is where we're going to lose time, isn't it? We're going to lose track position here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Waiting. It's going to be 16. 10 seconds?
On your toes now. One high.
Do I have enough fuel? Yeah, we do. Okay. So you know what? Filling up the car on fuel only took... That is not
One
right.
high. Clear outside. Heads up. Car ahead is pit.
That is not correct. The game has got that
Car
wrong.
in front of you. Outside.
That is the
Clear
first time
outside.
I've taken a
Outside
full
now.
tank,
Heads
full
up.
2 tanks
Car
of
ahead is
fuel. 2 cans of fuel. So in real life, tires
One
are
high.
quicker than fuel. But in the game, fuel is quicker than tires. We just learned that. Interesting.
Clear high if
That
you
is
want it.
completely inaccurate. And now look how separated we are. Even by doing fuel only, we still lose all this track position. Kyle Larson has yet to come into the pits. I'm going to give Kozlowski a huge shot here.
Inside. Clear inside.
There's Elliott. Elliott's all on his own. He's going to be screwed without a yellow. All these guys right here, they're all screwed without a yellow. Larson's in. You got who? Nemechek, Hamlin, Haley.
Inside.
We're going to get back up there, so
Clear
we'll be
inside.
fine, but they need to fix that in 26. Absolutely. There shouldn't be no reason for a 4-tire pit stop in NASCAR 26 should be between 10 to 11 seconds, you know, maybe even quicker. I mean, we're seeing teams break into 8-second pit stops now, right? So
Driver, that was your best lap ever.
my best lap ever right there. We are back in the main pack of cars. Riley Herbst in the way. I'm going to go up here with Kozlowski. How's the audio still holding up? Is it all right?
Inside.
It's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit quieter if I am looking straight forward because my mic is off to the side, so I can always turn this knob up a little bit further if I need to. But I just got screwed right there. I should have just stayed in behind the 35. It's good? Okay, cool. Kyle, why are you so slow? I need you to clear me. Clear me. Get down.
Clear low if you want it.
Where are we going to be? Oh, we're wrecking, I think. We're wrecking. No, we're good. I saw smoke, but no wreck. We're all good. Everyone's clean and green. Briscoe leads. Now it's the final push. I expect the yellow at some point, but have we been green all stage? I think we've been green since the drop of the stage.
Stay low. One high.
Oh yeah, if we could have pit stop mistakes in NASCAR 26, I would welcome that a
Three
lot.
wide.
That would be really, really
Three
nice.
wide. One high. One high.
NFL drive. Why has your week been crap, Cashinero?
Here, three wide.
Now, if we stay green, I think Briscoe and those guys that pitted first, they might not be able to make it. They might be short on field. There's going to be some guys in this field that I don't think can make it to the end.
Car
It'll be
outside.
tight.
Carlo. Three wide. Three wide.
Kyle Busch. Oh, I saw smoke. Anytime you see smoke, it's like, oh, we're wrecking, but no, we're good again.
Clear outside.
I'll let Busch in here. Burt Myers, yeah, here is Burt Myers in 19th place. Make that 20th.
Clear bottom. Inside.
Hey, you might see Kyle Busch on pole again this weekend. You never know. He was at pole for Daytona. We're catching this main group. We got 2 cars on the back straightaway that might be going a lap down before long, unless they get a yellow here before this is over. Your friend's brother died. Worst part she found. Oh yeah, overdosed.
Still
Ooh.
there.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Cash. Sorry for
Clear
your
inside.
well, sorry for your friend as well to hear that.
Outside now.
I have fortunately not had to go through something like that, but I cannot imagine the pain that comes along with dealing with something like that. So I'm very, very sorry to hear that.
Stay low. Clear
All you
high
can
if
do is
want it.
just support your friend, all
Inside.
right? Just be there for them.
Stay high. Car still there. Clear bottom.
I'm gonna jump down with Herbst here.
Outside. Clear low. Outside now. Here, three wide. Three wide. Three wide.
It's a what 20 car pack or so that's up here right now. Ty Dillon
Stay
out
low.
front. We are coming to 26 laps to go. We're just kind of killing laps now until like the final, 5 or 6
Outside door.
laps really. But without a yellow, it's going to be a 20-car race for the win, I think.
Outside door.
But then again, there's some cars
wide.
in this main pack right here that I think cannot make it
wide.
on field. I think the 19 is short. I think the 1, I think the 22, maybe the 2, maybe Ty Dillon. I think they might be a short, so they might pit before this is over. They pitted really early, right on the number. I think they might be short, so this is gonna be interesting. You might have cars pitting out of this main pack without a yellow, anyways. If they get a yellow, it's gonna be game on.
One high.
It's gonna be interesting. Fuel mileage actually coming into play. Isn't that funny? In the game at a super
Outside now.
speedway.
Stay low.
Oh, that'd be something, Cash. That'd be something that sticks with them for the rest of their lives, right? Something like that.
Stay low. Stay low. Outside door.
Cody Ware
Outside.
top 10. Cody Ware, the last time we did a super speedway, this guy right here, 51, he won. He won in Atlanta. He can thank me for that win, but he did win.
Clear high. You want it. Carlo.
Everyone's jumping to the inside here, but we're just gonna keep going top. Allmendinger all on his own in that second lane right now. I might jump down there with him.
One on the bottom.
Oh, we all just checked up.
One on the bottom.
I'm still getting used to
Inside
this
door.
microphone and its placement. Like I keep bumping into it with my face at times.
Inside.
a Joey win this week. Man, Logano ran like crap in Kansas again. Joey Logano's having a rough year so far. It's not been great for that 22 team.
Stay high.
Here comes Bell. Here we go. We're going to push Allmendinger right to the front right here.
One inside.
Come on.
One inside.
Just over 20 laps to go, and we're back to the front with AJ Allmendinger.
Inside. High side
I'm
now.
going for it. I want the lead.
We're out front, driver.
Thank you, sir.
All clear.
Back to the lead in Talladega. Force feedback for the wheel. Yep. Disadvantages. I think the disadvantages on controller will take quite a bit of work, but I think they could hopefully work on that. I would hope. It's a rough way to find out, Cash, but understandable.
Car high.
Did you see that Chastain jockey scheme? Man, it looks so good. I like it so much more. That's why I ran the jockey car here. That's why I put the jockey car on, because I saw the Chastain one. It looks so good. It looks way better than the white paint scheme.
Stay low.
How's the race been? It's not been bad. I just went below the line, but it's been all right. We've had entirely green stage 3 so far. We had stage 1, stage 2 were filled with yellows. Stage 3, not a single yellow. We have about a 22 car pack right now racing for the win. There's a few cars in this pack that might be short on fuel. It's going to be close. If it stays green, it is going to come down to a little bit of fuel mileage right now. But we have enough fuel no matter what to make it to the end.
Car high.
When's F1 Manager? Let's see. I'm probably going to record the next F1 Manager episode, not tomorrow, so Friday. And then I'll aim to get it out Saturday. Because I need to record tonight. I'm going to record another My Career episode. Then tomorrow I'm going to record F1 25. And then, yeah, Friday I'll do some Manager. I've been having fun with the F1 Manager series so far with the Cadillac. I think in the last episode, I made a very noticeable improvement on what I was doing in the game. Still got a ways to go, but I'm learning the game. Every episode, I'm like learning so much about what not to do in the game, and I think it's making a pretty big difference. So I'm hoping, for the next episode, we'll be in an even better position. But it's fun. I'm having fun playing it.
Car outside.
Do one F1 race and make a video about how peak the experience is.
Car outside.
Is Cole Custer leading? Yes, he is. Cole Custer out in front. Cash, I sent a link to the free version of the car model, or of the 2026 mod, which I think I'm going to potentially switch to. Well, I mean, do you know how I can find the car models? Well, actually, oh no, because it costs money. The guy on Patreon, Cash, he makes like standalone car models for each team on that mod as well. I'm like, I wonder if I can get one of those.
3 wide.
I don't know.
4 wide. 3 wide. Outside.
Here comes Kyle Busch. Back into the conversation. How is this lap car going to affect things? We're about to find out in about 10 to 15 seconds. Who is that? Is that Carson Hocevar? I see. No, Hocevar is back there. I can't tell. Is that the 66 maybe? No, 66 is right there. I can't tell who that is then.
Stay low.
But either way, here we go. We're coming up on them. How is this going to affect things right here? This could get spicy. We've actually dropped back here. They're wrecking. Caution. Oh, no way. It is 18 laps to go. Nobody's pitting. No one's coming in. I'm surprised. I am a bit surprised that no one's coming in. So it's going to be like 14 to 15 laps of racing here. Let's see what my dad was texting me here. What was he texting me? My dad said earlier, he said, quit playing with your mic. I move it around a lot. I'm getting used to this mic. All right, let's get ready to roll.
Coming to the green. Be ready now.
Uses all the same models with different livery. Oh, does it? Okay, I
There's
didn't
the
know
green.
that.
One on the bottom.
Hello again, Mr. Linus Lundqvist Warshipper. How are you? Here we
Watch still
go.
there.
It's 15 laps to go from Talladega. Can we get our third win of the year and second in a row? We stole the win last week in Kansas. We were never our car capable of winning. We have finished above what we've run in the last 3 races: Martinsville, Bristol,
in there.
and Kansas. We got the lead late and
Clear
held
inside.
on.
One on
At
the bottom.
the Kyle Larson was the best car of the day, and things didn't work out for him after a late race crash. My goodness, that was a big shot from the 51.
Clear low if you want it.
Yeah, exactly, Sean.
Car high. Clear high. 3 wide.
Tire management, super important.
Clear up top. 1 up high. 4 wide. Outside now.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
5 wide.
Oh God, there's
Close
another
out.
one. We just lost some more racing right there. We're P9, we are P9. We go from no yellow at all in stage 3 to 2 cautions in 2 laps. And now we're going to have just 10, I think. That might be 11 to go. 10 or 11 laps here. It's going to be interesting. Well, I think we can win this, but we'll see. Talladega Nights. And as well, we got some more Talladega action tomorrow because we're doing, we're simulating a 100% NR 2003 Talladega race. That's going to be a lot of fun. Same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Pace car
Do you
on.
mean the tire temperatures, Cash, when you say the red?
10 away.
Or do you mean like the actual wear, like when you get
Green,
into the
green,
later
1
in
up
the
high.
run? Suspension. I did hear the suspension. Someone recommended the suspension upgrades. And I think underfloor someone recommended too.
Stay low.
Tire preservation and don't let the tires get red. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Next
still
episode,
there.
I'm gonna make sure we start focusing on that. All right, it's 11 to go. 11 laps to go.
Stay low. All clear.
0 is the way. It makes it, yeah. Degrad, absolutely.
Outside
This
now.
race is so much more fun when the draft is at 0.
Clear.
I don't want to be on the bottom, to be honest. The bottom really hasn't
One
been
up high.
going anywhere, but here we are on the bottom. I could jump up. I don't know.
Clear
Let's
outside.
give it a minute. We got time. I'm not too worried yet about
One up high.
our track position. Even with the draft at 0, like, yeah, it's harder to go forward, but it's still pretty easy at the same time.
1 up high.
So I'm not too
10 to
worried
go.
about where we are right now. 10 laps to go, though. 10 to go in
Car
Talladega.
outside.
Who's going to win it? Will we see a new winner? Will we see an underdog winner on this season? Cole Custer right now. Oh, we are checking up. We are checking up. I feel like Kyle Busch has been around me all race long. I think we do need to move up here when we can.
Stay low.
We'll think about it here shortly.
Clear high. You want it.
Contact is auto death and draft is 100.
Outside door.
IndyCar Oval Racing. Herbst is gonna win. Where's Riley Herbst at? Is he
Still there.
even up here? Where is he? I don't see him anywhere. I think he might be in the back though, right? I don't know. I can't see him.
Stay low.
He might be in front of us.
Clear up top.
He's literally the car in front of me. He's literally the car in front of me. I was looking beyond him. I was looking beyond the car in front of me. I am so stupid.
One outside.
As soon as I looked at chat, I also noticed his car veer off to the middle, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Riley Herbst.
3 wide.
I am so stupid.
Outside.
To be fair, hear me out. When I am racing at a super speedway, I don't look at the car right in front of me. I'm always looking like 3 cars in front.
3 wide.
That's my excuse.
Here, 3 wide.
Am I still stupid?
1 high.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll take the heat on that one. But in my defense, I look like 3 cars ahead of me at Talladega and Daytona.
Outside.
I don't look like Chastain. I'm not looking at him right now.
3 wide. 3 wide.
But I'll take the heat on that one. I'm stupid. I got glasses. I can put them on.
Stay low.
As blind as Denny.
Car high.
And you know what? Riley Herbst, I should have followed that 35 because he just shot right to the front. And I'm gonna get up behind the 7. It's time to go. Get me up here. Kyle Busch is just about hooking me again. My man, you gotta calm down. Logano to the outside. Riley Herbst leads. Riley Herbst is out front.
Stay low. High side now.
But he's on the inside. That inside line is not where you want to be. The inside line will always fail at the end of these races.
3 wide.
I need you a slingshot engage. We're gonna be slingshotting here. Don't you worry.
Hold your line. Outside. Here, 3 wide.
Yeah, that's the one. Are they wrecking?
Outside.
No, they're good. That's the one awesome thing about NASCAR 25. Even though super speedway
outside.
racing isn't great, at least it's not like the heat games where you just run the bottom to go forward. No, you can
3 wide.
actually like move around to different lanes and
Here,
go
3
somewhere.
Inside.
All right. Is that the 35 in front of the 12?
Inside.
Yes, it. Oh my God, huge shot. Riley Herbst back to the middle lane. I think the middle lane or the top lane is going to be the winning lane here. Cindric jumps up. I was saying that was the 12. I'm going to stick right here with the 35.
1 bottom.
We're coming to what? 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go at the line. Up goes the 35. Up goes the 54. They are leaving it wide open for me to just shoot through the middle. I couldn't even push him. And now Joey Logano, Joe Log,
Inside now.
to the front. Here we go. Coming to 5 to go. We're going to give it another big shot right here to Cole Custer. I'm actually going to ease up to him. Oh, we are just cooking right through the middle lane.
Outside now.
They're 4 wide behind us. 4 wide behind us. Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Briscoe, Barry as well. We are, I thought I was clear top. We're not quite clear up there. Briscoe's going to give us a shot. Give Custer a bit of a shot. Oh, got a little squirrely. That was close. I should have just stayed in it and forced it. I could have.
Clear outside.
5 to go in Talladega. Big shot to the 41 of Cole Custer.
Hold your line.
Kyle Busch is in trouble back there. Oh, we got a huge run. We got a huge run. Go, 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 go. Take it. Come on, Briscoe. Come on, Briscoe.
Great job. You got it.
Back to the lead. Coming to 4 laps to go here
Bottom.
from Talladega. Try to cover these guys off here. They are 4 wide back there, man. Will we finish this in regulation, or are we going to see overtime? I think we're in really, really good shape here. Your internet cut out. You didn't see me take the lead. Balicki's going to jump up. Chastain's coming up behind the 19. You know, I think we gotta like turn that. I think we gotta turn that Riley Herbst moment into a clip. I feel like that'll be a good clip. Well, nothing's happening right now. We're just kind of holding the lead. No one's really building up a run in that second lane. We might actually be in position here. Coming to 3 laps to go from Talladega. Here they go, here they go, here they come. Do I block it? Oh, Briscoe's going to jump up and cover it. I'm going to go with you. The outside's going to win the race. The second lane's going to win it. Here comes Chastain to the bottom. Okay, no. Why are we going all the way up here? Push me. It'll be 2 to go. Race maxing. I'm trying to mog the field right here, Cash. I need a push here, sir. Thank you. Chastain to the lead. Joey Logano to P2. Maybe we should have stayed bottom.
Inside now.
We still could see a yellow. This could still go to overtime here as well. Be aware of that. Where's the 66 at? Oh, he's right there behind the 19. Okay. 2 laps to go. Big push from the 19 into turn 1. Another shove from him.
Out in front, nice job.
Will we stay green to the white flag? We got to run down the back straightaway. Now we got the lead, so that 19's not going to push. That 19 is not going to push. Do we cover Chastain or do we stay? Oh, here comes the third lane of Josh Berry. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Inside door.
I'm going to stay right here. I trust the 19. They're going 4. They're going 4 wide. They're wrecking. Hamlin's in it.
Caution's out.
Oh, no, I'm P2.
Let's get it back. Pit road is open.
Oh, no, I'm P2. I swear to God, we just lost the lead on another caution today. We're going to overtime. And that is, I think, the third time today we lost the lead at a caution. Like, we were leading like 2 seconds before the yellow, and then we lose the lead, and now we're going to be P2 on the outside, and we know that we get a slow restart, so we're going to drop back. So we're going to have like the best final lap of our lifetime right here. All right. Who do I want to win this week? I would like to see Kyle Larson win.
You ready?
Josh Berry. I'm not wrecking. We're winning. Josh Berry and myself, your front row. It's overtime, sponsored by Overtime One Bank. Here we go. 2 laps to go.
Still there?
We're going to hold on now. I'm going to try and side draft. We need to try and side draft this 21 here. Push him like right down to the line. This is not where the concern is. The concern is when we head down the back. Come on. Brad, I need you to push me at any point. Whenever you want, you can definitely get on my bumper. We might hold on here.
Inside
Dang
door.
it, there it is. There they go. I need help. Come on.
One low.
We got a hole right here. Oh, Keselowski's going to get to my bumper. Okay, it's game on. It is game on.
Stay high. Car high.
That might have been too aggressive. No, it was not too aggressive. It was perfect.
Here 3 wide.
1 lap to go here from Talladega. Chase Briscoe leads the second lane. Bell in the third lane. I got a big shove from Josh Bilicki, of all people. Barry to the lead. And we are in perfect position. Right here. I don't want to be leading yet.
Stay high.
Right here.
One low.
Briscoe, see you later. See you later, buddy. Josh Bilicki, what a legend. Josh Bilicki is going to shove us to the lead. He's going to run all the way up to the wall. That's not what I want. Through 3 and 4, are we going to go back-to-back here with our 3rd win of the season? He's trying to cut down to my inside. Oh, my goodness, he nearly got there. He nearly caught me off guard. Coming through the tri-oval. And for the 3rd time this season, make way. We win in Talladega. I nearly threw that right there. I just about let Bilicki to my inside coming out of turn 4, and that would have been it. Winner. I'm sorry if you're a Josh Bilicki fan. I do apologize. I know you wanted him to win that race, but I couldn't do it. I didn't have it in me to let him through. 3rd win of the season, and that effectively means we have taken the point lead, which is good because if you look at the NASCAR schedule coming up here, we have... Actually, we got good races coming up. We got Texas. We got Watkins Glen. I think Dover, I'm going to struggle. Oh, wait, that's the All-Star race. Charlotte, Nashville. Okay, never mind. We got some good races coming up. We're about to be popping off here. 4 straight top 3s. We are currently Tyler Reddick. When did you first meet Bofa? When I came out of the womb. Actually, Bofa was there in the hospital room, from what I was told. He was watching me be born. And, yeah, him and I go way back, you know? And here he is still hanging on. Why doesn't Dover have lights, Bob? Yeah, we've had two back-to-back thirds, and now we've had 2 consecutive wins. So again, even here, like, we have made the super speedway racing as difficult as it can be, but as you can see, it's still relatively I won't say easy to win, because somehow in the career mode I keep finding a way to lose. But we've won 2 of the 3 super speedways in this 100% season. So yeah, how does Riley Herbst end up in 38th? 9 for incident. We'd take it. Should we do a burnout? Should we do a burnout here? And then, oh yeah, I gotta show you guys those paint schemes that Tel Contar sent over. I think you guys are gonna like those. Absolutely. Let's go in. We gotta do a burnout here. Josh wins. Josh Berry. Where do you think Kyle Busch will go in 2027? If anything, it'll be Spire, but I don't know. I don't even know if Spire would want the guy at this point, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to go into... I got to turn on manual transmission here if we're going to do a burnout. A retirement home. A retirement home. Oh, that is so rude. Hello, William. How are you? You sent me something? Don't need to show? Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that either. Get me through.
Fire up and let's get out
quality. Kyle Busch is going Spire truck racing. That's all good, Benjamin. It's nice to see you. All right, let's do a burnout, baby. Come on.
Okay, let's put down a lap that sets the tone today.
Win number 3 on the season. It's I feel like let's enjoy this win, because I think we're going to be waiting for a while for our next win based off the tracks we have coming up. I think we'll run strong in some of these races coming up, but I don't think we're going to be winning any of them. You know, you got Texas. I don't think we're going to win Texas. I think we'll run top 10. We'll have, you know, like a Watkins Glen, which, oops, 97 of SVG or 88 in that game. We'll win there. Charlotte, we're not going to win. I think it's going to be a while till we win again. So let's enjoy this one. D Good in 24 has arrived in the chat. Hi, Dylan. Woo! All right, let's do the thing here, and then we'll. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I did. I 100% meant to do that. This is actually an early look at NASCAR 26. I got access to the burnout feature that they're adding into NASCAR 26. That's what you're seeing right here. Don't take that literally. All right, that was a fun burnout. It's F1 2013. There we have it. This is what the NR 2003 Fanboy Stinkster game looks like. Someone today commented on one of my early showcase videos of NASCAR 25, like before the game was even out. And they were like, NR 2003 looks better than this. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I just don't understand how people actually believe that concept. I'm like, NR 2003 does not look better than NASCAR 25, my man. Do the race again? Let's run it back. 188 laps. Okay, dare I say it, I'm going to anger some NR 2003 fans. Unless they don't get the reference. Unless they don't get the reference, then we're safe. NR 2003 fanboys are the equivalent to Fallout New Vegas fanboys. Yeah, there it is. Primal Spartan says it right there. It's the exact same thing. They are the exact same group of people. It's the same group of people that they're like, this is the greatest thing ever. And it's like, no, it ain't. What's the plan for Chicagoland weekend since it's not in the game? I just want to run, Sean, we're just going to swap out. So Chicagoland's going to be Chicago Street Course. And then All-Star, and then we're going to do San Diego at Dover. And then the All-Star race. Also, I can't remember what we're going to do for the All-Star race, but something like that. Because, yeah, I don't want to go back to NASCAR Heat 5 for that. I don't want to do that. All right, you guys want to see these paint schemes that Telcontar has whipped up here for the NASCAR My Career for Season 2. He's made a few. Who's this DM from? Oh, that's PH. What did PH DM me? Oh, that's a funny meme. That might be good for the stream, actually. No, I got to show that to the stream. Definitely. Oh, no, I'm going to show you guys this meme first. And then, all right, I got to hop off camera so I can get over here on my keyboard and mouse to show you guys this stuff. All right, hold on. All right, you guys got to see this meme from PH before I show you these paint schemes here. This is for the NASCAR 2003 career mode. Matthew, you have yourself a good night, brother. Take care. Appreciate you being here as always. That's funny. That's a good meme. That is a good meme right there. That is very true. Jeff Gordon's had a terrible season. Let's take a look at Telcontar's paint schemes here. You got this part-time number 26. Carl Edwards Pennzoil Ford Taurus. Isn't that epic? That looks good. That's a good looking car right there. I like that. You guys are getting some spoilers. You're getting some early spoilers on Season 2. Season 2's, heck, that's still going to be quite a ways away. All right, here's my car. That's what we're running. The Dodge Red Bull 83. Take a look at that. That's a nice looking race car right there. I really like that. Xbox lobbies, we'll probably, I don't think we'll be doing them this week, but we should be doing them next week. But yeah, I really like this. This is my favorite. I'm biased because it's my car and it's Red Bull, but I think Telcontar cooked on that. You notice we got the Nextel branding now instead of the Winston branding. Oh, a silver version? Oh, that'd be cool. We could, you know what we could do? What if we ran a silver version for night races or something? I think that'd be kind of cool. Jeff Burton. By golly, Jeff Burton, number 99, Coca-Cola C2. Take a look at that. It's a nice scheme again. I like that one. Yeah, we got the C2 car. I didn't even know what C2 was until Telcontar was telling me about it. Look at the number 4, Lucas Oil. Oh my God, who's driving this one again? Telcontar, who's driving this one again? This is like the second time I've looked at this car and then blanked on the driver. Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter. There we have it. Johnny Sauter. Number 4, Lucas Oil. This reminds me of Kyle Busch's Lucas Oil car in a good way. Just looks nice and slick. I like that. Looks good. Kevin Harvick, also with some C2 on his car with the Coca-Cola. And then, of course, the little good wrench there. And then good wrench down the side. Which one? I think I like this Coca-Cola C2 car better than the Jeff Burton one personally. I think they both look good, but I like this one with the good wrench branding as well. I like this old school, like when they would have like the main sponsor and then or whatever sponsor was on the car. Like Jeff Gordon would have if he had Pepsi on the car back in the day, then they would put DuPont down the side. I always really liked when they do that, and Tel Conter, represented that here with good wrench. You got Coca-Cola here and then good wrench down the side. I like that. I always thought that was really cool. Anyways, that is it for the paint schemes. Let me close out that. Do I go, is that camera? Oh, where the heck why did this show up here? There's the points. I don't even remember having that up. We know we're now the point leader. But anyways. Hello. Oh my goodness. We're back. But we are done. So tomorrow we are going to be streaming NR 2003 at 7 p.m. Eastern time, same time as I started today's stream. And I won't be I won't have a face cam really much tomorrow because it's like a TV style broadcast of the simulation. But I will be I'll have the webcam on before we jump in and then after. But just so you're aware, I won't really be on camera for that one tomorrow. But I think it's gonna be fun. And if everything works out well, we are gonna transition that into our own NR 2003 community offline league. So stay tuned on that. You guys will be able to get involved, have your own teams, your own cars, drivers, and we'll kind of, continue to work on, expanding it from there. So I think that'll be really cool. Going Car. We'll come up with an actual name, but it won't be Going Car, but it'll be something. So stay tuned. I can't really share anything more than that because I genuinely don't really know yet how we're gonna do it. So, but once I do know, I'll let you know. My dad's asking. My dad's texting me. He says, "Is that a new mic?" Yes. I've been on this mic, Dad, for 3 weeks now. I told you this. I told you there was a new microphone. Would you mind if I DM'd you the ARC car I made sponsored by you? Absolutely. I'll take a look at it. The PH Factory team gonna go hard. Absolutely. We'll figure it out. I'm always as well looking at the idea of maybe is obviously there'll only be so many spots for drivers, right? So I'm is there a way we can also have community members be free agents or team members like crew chiefs or something, or pit crew members, kind of like what we've done in the NASCAR 25 career mode or the My Career mode as well, stuff like that. I don't know. We'll continue to look into it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep thinking on it, and once that's ready to go, like I said, it kind of depends. As long as tomorrow goes smoothly, the game has no issues, we should be in good shape. Do we got to create the cars, or do we send you our ideas and you work the magic? Here's what you're gonna do, okay? I suck at making cars, so either you make a car, or if you don't, I will just go and download a custom car that exists in NR 2003 with paint schemes and slap that in for you. But if you make a paint scheme, send it to me, of course I'll put it in. Or if you get somebody to make a paint scheme for you, then that works too. That'll be how we do it. You can make cars for the guys who need them. Yeah, so there we go right there. Benjamin's even offering up to make cars for people that aren't really good at making them. So we'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way, because if we can all kind of help each other, that'd be really cool. Like a entire collaborative effort to make it like enjoyable for everybody, I think would be really, really nice. We could even maybe do like some kind of like draft or something where we get certain designated team owners and then they can do a draft and draft certain people or something to their teams. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll figure it out. When will team submissions open? Don't know yet. We have no idea. We'll figure it out. Once I know, once I have it figured out, I will let you guys know. But we'll see how tomorrow goes with NR 2003. And if it goes well, we'll expand beyond that. But yeah, that's all I got for now. So I hope to see you guys then tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We had a super chats I need to shout out as well. Hold on, let me go over here. Also, Danny Wonder 1996 actually got a membership, so thank you to Danny. Thomas dropped a $10. Mr. Bad Guy dropped a $5. So thank you to you guys very much. Appreciate it, as always. Benjamin, you have a good night. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. That is going to do it for me. We just did 188 laps of Talladega. And tomorrow night, we're going to do it again. But instead of racing in it, we're just going to watch it and simulate the Jack Link's 500. I always want to call it the Geico 500, but it's no longer that. So, but yeah, I hope you have fun. And then we'll go from there on kind of figuring out a league that we can do with the NR 2003 game. So stay tuned. That does it for me. Kyle Busch fan, you have a good night. Aaron, have a good night. Joshua, Benjamin, Mac and Cheese Boy, PH, Tel Contar, Primal Spartan, NASCAR Lover. All of you guys popping in here. I am so appreciative of your support as always. We had over 100, or maybe not quite over 100. It was right around 100. What did it peak at? 95. We had 95 people watching at the end of that race. That might be the highest. Might have even been higher than we had in Daytona for some reason. So huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you all tomorrow evening. I do have a NASCAR 26 video going out tomorrow, like just talking about some hints at some news we might be getting for the game soon. And then 50-50 on an F1 video tomorrow because I haven't even recorded it yet. So anyways, that does it for me. Thank you all one more time. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully, and you have yourselves an awesome night. Goodbye. Take care. Have a safe and healthy night. See you tomorrow. I got to hit the